Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast.
Long story short, my mother decided to commit suicide. Called me, told me goodbye, and I couldn't leave.
Good.
I think she's done.
Give the no. Take all of the progressives out of California, put them in Alberta, and take all the Albertans and put them in California.
Yep.
I like this. Mike, if you somehow become important enough, do this. Greater Montana, Upper Dakotas, super North Texas, Texas 2, the revenge.
Tejas.
I mean, we'll just make Mexico Texas again. It went, and then it literally
It found him again?
It perked up and turned quickly to look at him, and it followed him the rest of the time. Assuming we're asking what your particular worst work day was.
I was arrested
He was in fact arrested
at work. So yes, there we go.
We just need. Did you see this shit? We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but they started saying that Disney is looking at retconning The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I was like, go fuck yourself. No, he died a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
Porkins. He died.
Porkins. Yeah, that's it.
They literally named the fat guy Porkins. And then he died horrendously. Craziest friends and what makes them crazy. That one. You know why.
What does it say about us being one of his friends, though?
We're the normal ones that keep him sane.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine him without us?
Yeah.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of that.
All right. So, guys, as you said.
As I pop my neck.
Yeah, stop popping your neck. All right. So I'm going to go to me cam for right now.
There you go.
So, all right, guys, going to start the show out here a little bit differently. Normally, we just have some universal banter going on beforehand, but I needed to address something right off the bat as we get started here. I did want to announce that we are, and I know it sounds like a repeat, but it's not. This show is officially no longer going to be associated with Copperhead Brewery in any way, shape, or form if you ignore the glass that I'm drinking out of today. The glassware aside, we will be no longer giving any of our patronage at all to Copperhead Brewery. As not only did we already have an issue with the dog policy that we were already actively working around, but
What workaround? I just didn't show up.
no, we were going to have Steve.
True.
Okay, Chad says he's on his way. All right. So we were already working around the fact that we couldn't have dogs there. We were already going to have Steve to be able to keep dogs in, but we were looking forward to going back to Copperhead. And as of last week, I, along with some other friends, a group of us, did go back to Copperhead for a group activity. And we found out a couple days later that we were no longer allowed to be there based purely off of a single person who was there. Surprisingly, not me, but a single person in our group was told basically under a, what I'm going to literally say was a misunderstanding. But when I reached out after the fact to find this out, the new owner argued with me that I was wrong about the situation, and it didn't matter what the actual truth was. They weren't going to change their mind, even though the assumption they made based on what they heard was 100% incorrect. Basically, claiming that a member of our group was associated to a particular program, which he's not. In fact, nobody in our group is associated to such a program. And why that would matter at all doesn't seem to make any sense, as I talked to other brewery owners since then, and everyone said the same thing. Even if that were true, that's none of our business, and I don't know why I would be worried about it in any way, shape, or form. But as it goes, it's your house, so you can do whatever you want. It's your business, but just know that you won't be getting any of ours. The policies were already stupid based off of, basically buying a bunch of furniture. Oh, well, and rugs. There's a lot more rugs in there than I thought. By the way, it is bothering me that the image is actually not reversed, so I'm going to fix it back here because it does bother me. I didn't think it would bother me.
And after all that purchasing, it still doesn't look better.
Nope.
It really doesn't.
It's not that bad when you're sitting
It
there.
looks messy and cluttered.
It does look a bit cluttered,
And
I'm someone who's used to clutter. That's saying something.
yeah,
But when it's filled with people, it probably looks fine. But it was not filled with people. It was filled with our group. So other than 3 people who were already in there when we got there, the bar itself was empty on a Tuesday night, which was probably a bad idea to get rid of a group of people who all want to come in at the same time
on slower nights of the week.
on one of the slowest nights, if not the slowest night of the week. So either way, our group will be looking for somewhere else to go. Maybe another brewery, maybe some other situation. We will see. But just wanted to say that, we're very disappointed in this fact because we hear, especially at this show, I've already talked about the history of us in Copperhead. So we're very, very much looking forward to going back there. And I did get to try their new sour beer, which was, well, very sour. But it wasn't bad at all. It was just very, very sour. So good luck to you and all of your policies and banning people or telling them they need to sit outside. So is what it is. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get started with this week's show, which is episode 177 of the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. I did that out of order, and it was throwing me off, so I just pushed through it. Either way, I am Shoky. You can follow me at all the Shoky-related links down below, whether that's Shoky Review, Shoky Reviews 2, or the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense live stream channel. And, of course, give this channel a like and a subscribe. We gained a few subscribers since I guess outwardly bullied some people last week. I said, hey, subscribe. And then 2 people did.
Good.
But also, and Jessica and I went out to Mad Llama this past weekend, which, by the way, the Mad Llama episode drops on this Friday.
Finally.
Finally.
Only took you 4 weeks.
Took me 3 weeks to get it together. But I did prioritize the 2 episodes we recorded in the interim to get out, which was our anniversary episode last week. So there's that. And I'd like to say that a lot of you commented all the things we told you to comment, but it's not true. Only Tyler did, because Tyler's awesome. Be like Tyler. And you can also be like Tyler by signing up for Shoky Reviews Patreon and help support this channel, because that would be great as well. And at the $5 level, you can just get access to the uncut version of this podcast, plus any social stuff I post over there. And once a month, we do trivia nights for everybody. Doesn't matter what level you're paid at. And also, got to push the merch store because, of course, we do still have our posters for sale. It is reversed. I tried reversing the camera. I didn't like it, but here we go. There's our Racing the Prairie Dog poster. This is, of course, mine. It has all our signatures on it. You can't have one like this unless I guess you could reach out to me and we could make something happen. But either way. And, of course, you can pick up anything from the merch store that I have over there, whether that's the Couch Dweller merch, any old Shoky Reviews merch, or whatever's still available.
Rafty lives.
Rafty. It doesn't say lives. It just says Rafty.
Just Rafty. Okay.
Just Rafty. I did have the Rafty lives version. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Too many big letters up there. So either way, over there in his seat, moving around quite a bit, as you guys will see, we do have the Heffy.
Yep.
Heffy is being watched by Wally.
Wally is watching me.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, he did say, hey, why don't we try one of the gimbal things here?
Because apparently I move around too much for Shoky's preference. And,
well, the thing is literally showing you how much you move around now. So I did buy a gimbal. You loaned me yours. I tried it out and I bought my own. But now I have my own gimbal that, as you guys will clearly probably get very seasick from. Hefe now has a camera watching him that's following him around. Even though the battery's blinking at me.
It's still working.
Or maybe I should just disconnect that. Maybe that'll help. Or maybe I should disconnect that, and maybe that'll help. Either way. It's blinking red, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't want to burn it up. That'd be bad. Either way, so of course, you can go follow him at Grounded and Grumpy over there. You can go see his new addition to Steve's butt.
Continuing to work on that.
Yes. And Chad is not here as of right now, but as you heard me say already, Chad is on his way. He had a heck of a morning, apparently. I'm just going to keep getting...
Dude.
I'm going to get distracted by...
uncouth douche.
We have never not burped directly into the microphones around here.
It's prevalent today. More so than usual.
No? It's because I was talking when I started burping?
Yeah.
Which, even though I'm drinking out of a Copperhead glass, it's the largest glass I had, I'm actually drinking a Mad Llama beer / not beer, because this is something we invented. You will hear about on the show when we eventually talk about it. So we took the blood orange soda that Arian made and combined it with their Mo Llama.
Yeah.
And it's a nice little
It was good.
mimosa that I'm drinking to myself. And we went over there Saturday, before we went and saw Jordan. We went over there, had a few beers. I had their brand new molasses porter.
Nice.
That they did for Stout Fest this year that we missed out on. So that was the weekend we went over there. They had Stout Fest, so that beer was not ready yet whenever we were there. So I got to try that. It was pretty good. Very interesting flavor. Very molassesy, as you would expect.
As one would, yeah.
As one would. But I talked to Arian. I'm like, hey, man, do you got the blood orange soda still on tap? And he's like, no, but I can make it happen here in a couple minutes. I'm like, do the thing. Also, guys, I would like to mention that I am partially toothed. So I progressed in my dental activities. So I now have a temporary crown on, which is remarkably uncomfortable. And hopefully here in a week or two, I'll get my permanent crown and it'll be better off. And I will say that was the process of getting my temporary crown created was far more unpleasant than the root canal itself.
Yeah.
It was very bad. And it fucked me up so bad I ended up sleeping most of that day. Totally missed my live stream, everything. Got to a fight with Jessica. It was all bad.
Yeah, we chatted a little bit while you were still hurting.
Friday was pretty bad, yeah. But I slept most of the afternoon and most of the evening. Woke up, fought with Jessica some more, went to bed. I mean, it's reasonable. It was a somewhat reasonable fight, but overall was ridiculous because she thought I was just in a little bit of pain. It was not about the pain. It was about how fucked up I was. I was.
Apparently, he's cranky on pain.
I was not cranky. I was fucked up. Like, legit. Like, the amount of work they were having to do to get to my very back fucking molar, to pry my mouth open and keep it open, maneuver their drills and everything else they were fucking doing. The stress, the physical stress of that was already a lot. So my adrenaline was pumping the whole fucking time I was there. But then to be given a very, very large dose of anesthetic into my jaw, which the very first fucking injection hit the nerve that shot from here.
Those lying bastards say little pinch. My fucking ass.
Oh, the pinch of the actual insertion, not that bad. How deep the fucking actual needle went was that bad. And he hit the fucking nerve cluster directly. And it shot all the way across my jaw. And this front tooth up here has not stopped hurting since. Like, he hit that fucking nerve. But he did like a massive injection there. Did another one a little bit further over. And then did another one in the tongue bed. Basically to try to keep that bitch out of the way. Because apparently I have a very wide tongue that's always in the way.
So it's flapping.
Yep, yep. So, and then I told him, well, hey, it's not like I have to talk all the fucking time or anything. I keep hitting the 3-way button instead of the 2-way button. Mm-hmm. Chad's not here yet. I'll do Chad's intro when he gets here. That'll make fun for editing purposes. So, should I wait for Chad to do our messages and stuff then?
Yeah, let's wait for Chad.
Yeah, so we'll just do other discussions. So, guys, I guess, Hefe, do your thing that you do.
Yeah, they can send us an email at nowyoumade.awkwardmail@gmail.com. They can follow us on our Instagram at Nimea_pod. They can also keep up with us on our Facebook page at
this dickhead fucking moving around so much. You're going to move around so much, Chad's going to be visible when he gets here.
They can follow us on our Facebook page at Now You Made It Awkward Podcast on Facebook. Oh, you're turning it off? Bastard.
It's annoying. Like, it is like it is too much. That's the problem. Your normal amount of movement was something, but you were being actively shittier there. Plus, it's like not happy that I think it's like dead effectively. Like, just because I think the battery is like, no, I don't want to be on this long. Because technically you can charge your phone. That's what that cord does. I didn't know it did that, so I'll probably, when Chad gets here, I'll probably make some adjustments, off camera. Either way. So yeah, you can reach out to us, like Hefe said, and of course you can send us messages at our Facebook page, like Shaun and Tyler did. We also have a bunch of comments, which I didn't expect that many people to respond, so here we go. Remind me again who Corinne is to you?
Corinne is a surrogate sister.
Okay, so she had a bunch of questions for us all at once.
Love her to death.
So I already know the answer to most of her questions is going to be you. So that's fine. I will address most of those once Chad actually gets here. But in the meantime, since you're here and I'm here and Chad is not watching the show, we should talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes, I'm actually caught up.
Okay, so I've been watching it, so you talk about what you like about it.
I caught up in the past 4 days.
Not hard to do.
But yeah, 30-minute episodes. There's only 5 of them now.
Yeah, 5 episodes. The longest one was 46 minutes.
Yeah, just a good story. Just a good fucking story, man.
Now, did you ever listen to the books?
No, those no.
That's one book, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, basically, if you guys are not familiar, of course, it is from Game of Thrones, and it's set in the period between.
I mean, I read all the Game of Thrones books
that currently exist,
but not the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's a collection of the 3 stories that the series will be based on.
Yeah.
So basically, it follows Sir Duncan the Tall, the Hedge Knight. He hasn't gotten that name just yet, but he will. And so it's basically the story.
Well, he calls himself Sir Duncan the Tall.
No, he gets that name later.
Yeah.
His official name. What are you doing? Hey, don't. I will turn it the fuck off and the thing will stare at the fucking table. You leave Wally alone.
Remember, I know how to work him too.
Yeah. Well, I don't want it working at all. Like I said, I'm going to swap it back out for the fucking stagnant thing.
I'm turning the motion tracking back on just to ignore it, just to annoy Kevin.
I'll just rip it off. I'll just take the whole fucking sensor off.
Finther?
The tooth is still bothering me. I will rip the whole sensor off, you asshole. I'm going to throw these fucking pointy tweezers at you. Either way. So the show is actually very good. They have changed a little bit here and there from the book, but nothing too crazy. Mostly the battle scene was a little bit more intense,
That
actually.
was kind of cool. Yes.
So I don't want to give any spoilers because everybody should just be watching this over on the HBO.
They should be. The arc with the kid was neat. I really enjoyed that.
Well, it's not over yet.
Yeah. But so far, him pretending as he was and then revealing himself when he did, that was pretty neat.
Yeah, he revealed who he was to save someone's life.
Yeah.
So either way, it's following Duncan Egg. Egg is a young child that he ends up taking on as a squire because he kind of, followed him around. Followed his ass.
Much like he did with his mentor.
Mentor, yes. So basically, it's called the Night of the Seven Kingdoms for a reason. He basically becomes a knight. That's his story. It's literally. But if you go all the way back to Game of Thrones, like I think it was first or second season, I forget which one, they're talking about the Book of Heroes. And Jaime is wondering what his page is going to be.
Right.
And the piece of shit fucking young king, Joffrey, starts making a comment on how, like, Sir Duncan the Tall has, like, I forget how many pages. He's got like 7 or 8 fucking pages. It's a significant number. Most guys who are official knights of the kingdom have like a blurb, a good paragraph. He has pages of shit that he's known for. And then, of course, apparently there's an entire thing that Varys spews about Egg, about how he came about and everything else like that. I saw that the other day. So I missed that. That was, I think, whenever he was in the service of Daenerys, because this is in the age of the Targaryens. This is well into Targaryen rule.
Yeah.
And well before Robert's Rebellion and all that. So we're
long
still
after dragons were around.
Dragons have long since been dead. But we're still quite a ways away from the Game of Thrones that we know. Like, only 2 two characters.
Speaking of delusional Targaryens, that little asshole with the filed teeth, what a little fucking prick.
Which one?
The
Talking about the prince?
Yeah.
The older prince? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
like douche canoe from hell, man.
Yeah. I think that's Aryan.
Yeah, thought himself a dragon.
Yeah, literally thinks he is a dragon.
Yeah, filed his teeth down and shit.
Yep. So I'm liking the show a lot, and it's very simple in its story.
Dude, when old boy pulled his helmet off in the latest episode. Yeah, that was fucking
That is a
bad.
major thing that happens in the book.
Yeah,
Because that particular character is number 2 in line for the throne. And that is the literal pivotal point for the entire history of Westeros as we already know it. Because if that character did not die, none of what happens in the Song of Ice and Fire series would have gone down.
and Sir Duncan would have pretty much secured his whatever he wanted job.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, not that he doesn't anyways.
Yeah.
But, different story.
but he would have probably had a better boss.
So an interesting factoid, and it's not much of a spoiler. Something happens at some point. It's not actually on record, apparently. Maybe they'll show it anyways in the show, because TV show can do a lot. Brienne of Tarth is actually supposedly descended from Dunk.
Okay,
Supposedly, which is why
makes sense.
Why she has such large size. But there's a lineage, but there also isn't a lineage at the same time. So it's one of those things. So we don't know specifically, but this season is almost over. It might end with next episode, might end the one after, but apparently they've already got season 2 done. So they just said, fuck it, we're doing both of them back to back, and then we're going to hope for the third.
well, it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So, and by the way, I forgot to mention, we have Fat Cam. Hi, Fat Cam. We have no Chad Cam, but that's okay. He'll be here eventually.
See, Fat Cam
Yes, it says Fat Cam. Right here.
right there.
Fat Cam. You can't quite reach it, but you are pointing at it directly, yes. It's funny.
well,
Like,
that's the
you know
point.
where it is, too. Yeah. It's like pointing at it, can't actually see it. It's an imaginary thing. See, look, there's no Chad, but I have his camera on because he is on his way.
It's right above Chad's head. I know where it is.
It's supposed to be. It would be weird if it was above Chad's head right now because he's not here. So it's been a good show. I'm glad you did finally pick it up because I knew you would enjoy it.
Yeah, I came up. I was like, yeah, might as well.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you dickhead.
What? I didn't turn it on.
Yes, you did.
I touched nothing.
It's on again.
Wally, good job, buddy. I touched nothing.
Of course you did. When I looked away.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna watch the footage.
And you'll
Playback.
see I did not touch
Well, then it turned itself back on.
Wally doing Wally
I
things.
swear to God, it does.
Fucking Wally, no.
I swear to God, like I told you, I used it at church, and it saw James and went.
Do you want my AI module?
No. But it was weird because it did that. I thought I turned it off, and then it saw James and went, ooh.
I know that guy.
Yeah. I hear buzzing. Oh, because I'm not in airplane mode. Buzzing stopped.
You know how I didn't touch it?
Why?
Because I didn't start laughing.
I mean, you might have just been sneaky.
No.
No, you're just not even going to claim sneakiness.
Can I keep that straight of face?
I don't know.
No.
Actually, the image stabilization is pretty good because that thing's waggling and you can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the image stabilization, it's not. It might be actively stabilizing, but it's not following you anymore. Also, I didn't know it had a fucking hinge right here. Did you know that? Because I didn't. Because I haven't really used it as a tripod.
Yeah.
Although I did try to pull mine apart.
I did some walking around shots in the by the pond on the dam and stuff.
Yeah, the one time you really used it.
Smooth. It
Yeah.
was nice.
Because you never used it in Alaska.
Because guess what?
What?
I left it.
Oh, that's right. You did. You left it. You left your phone.
That I left in Alaska or Canada.
Canada. Oh yeah. So Mike wanted us to talk about what's going on in Canada, but I don't know enough about it, so I told him to message us about it.
Topic. You're talking about the shooting at the school?
No, I was talking about how Alberta is literally trying to liberate themselves from the rest of Canada.
Go Alberta.
Yeah. So I don't know enough about it. Mike, if you hear this, literally send us a message and explain it, or a video link or something. Tell us more about it. I only know from the things that you've shown. I guess he's either he's a campaigner, he's doing something for that. I saw a post the other day from like, one of the original co-hosts of this show. Dude, I don't know what it was. Like, I have posted before. All of a sudden, everybody wanted to fucking reply to my message today.
Good.
So I don't know if Facebook changed its algorithm or something, but like I said, we've got comments on that. We got a handful of comments from Tyler over on the actual episode that I was asking for comments. So speaking of which, I will just go ahead and check that out. View all comments. I didn't respond to myself. We have a Chado.
Shadow, come here.
Come on in, bud. So Chad's here, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Chad.
I decided to pop in.
Chad's not having a good day for some reason. I don't know if he can tell us about it or not. But
I was fine.
okay. Nope. What did I just do? Clicked off of your camera. That's what I did. Okay. Nope. That's not what I'm. Yes, that's the thing I was looking for. There we go. Turn down exposure. All right, so everybody, let's go back to Chad Cam. There we go. Chad's here. Proprietor, owner of C4 Graphics. Hi, Chad.
Hello.
We missed you. We're glad you showed up. Honestly, we were waiting on you to go through our messages and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure with all the questions and messages we got that we waited on you.
I didn't even know how long I've been on. About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay.
And most of that was us bullshitting at the beginning and him terrorizing me with Wally. Yeah, so its name is Wally.
Nice.
Yeah, I named it Wally because it just goes off and like. So I told him because I talked to him last night. So I used it at church to follow pastor around because I'm now the video guy. I didn't know that it would stay locked on to a target no matter what. I thought it would just target, and then if you left a frame, it would just give up. It stayed locked on to James from the get-go. So he walked off stage and started following him, and then Andre came up, so I had to quickly turn it off and correct it.
So it doesn't pick up from someone else walking in the
No, it stays locked onto a target. It is that smart.
That's scary.
No, the funny part was, okay, so I corrected that, and I left it stable to whoever was just at the podium, right? Or at pulpit, whatever. And so when James finally came up to do his actual sermon, I locked it onto him. And so he walks around a lot, so I wanted it to be able to follow him. Now, mind you, I did it with my old one before, but I was having to use its software. This one, it has the little AI module and does it on its own, which is incredibly sensitive, obviously, and way smarter than the other one. Because the other one, it will just give up when a thing leaves frame, right? So when I did that, I didn't realize it would stay 100% locked to James. So when he was done speaking, he walked off the stage entirely, and it followed him around the room until it could no longer turn. Because it can only turn about 290. It can't do a full 360.
It's like, wait a minute, come back here.
Yeah, it did. It literally followed him. Actually, it should be able to do a full 360.
It doesn't.
No, this way it should be able to do. It can do a full 360. It can't. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, it turned really far because I knew where James was sitting.
Go ahead and walk around the table.
Yeah, no, but either way,
Fresh booms.
He's like,
but so I had to get up.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. So I had to get up and then disable it and rotate it all the way back around so that it was on Andre on the actual at the podium doing the last little bit of prayer. And once again, I thought it was off, like it currently is. When James got on stage to go start playing the bass for the final song, it went, and then it literally
it found him again.
It perked up and turned quickly to look at him, and it followed him the rest of the time. I'm just like, whatever technology is like, it loves James now. So it loves James and it loves Hefe at this point. And like I tried to, and I was seeing if it was facial recognition like earlier, but now it's to the point I think it's locked onto your hat. Which would make sense why when you turn your hat down, it looks down. But before it was trained on his face because when he covered his face, it lost.
Yeah.
But now it's locked onto his hat because
we got a workaround.
No, because now it realizes the hat is always there. Therefore, it should follow the hat. So I bet if you took your hat off and chucked it, it'd be like, you're gonna follow it. That's why I call it Wally. It's just gonna.
You can say, take it off, hand it to me, and see what it does.
It's not on right now, so
Oh,
I'd have to turn it back on again.
We'll forget it.
Yeah, now it's just sitting there resting.
I can see it
For
wobbly
now.
a little bit. Is it?
But
It's actually stable.
Is it? Okay.
It's keeping a stable shot no
it's
matter
awesome.
what. It's actually really good for that. Either way, So Chad's back.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah. So we already did the main introductions
That's
and
fine.
stuff. So we were just gonna get to the messages. So that's one thing
I
we're
tried to
getting
get
at.
to it. I started laughing too much.
Yeah, because he was moving around the whole time. Like a
Little
dick.
moving a lot.
Yeah. So either way, I wanted to go over the comments real quick over our last over our last episode where I asked for comments from everybody, right? You know, specific comments, keywords, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the only person who did so far was Tyler. Oh, I think Mike might have actually sent us a message. Good. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
actually went to it and I saw all the
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
so-
like, dang.
So Tyler said there's a prairie dog on a hidden video. That's funny. I commented happy anniversary. Tyler also said you're a wizard, Shoky. Somehow spelled my name wrong. 10 years. 10 years.
Shocky.
Yeah, no, he put IE instead of Y. Yeah. And then he actually commented, Sydney definitely looks way better than Sabrina, but
So
comparing them without makeup, they are a tiny bit more equal. That's very fair. Sabrina's makeup just looks weird and her hair is weird then made up. Or when made up, sorry. He commented poo and tweezers. We were talking about Winnie the Pooh in it and me
Oh.
dropping tweezers.
You got my squeaky chair.
He got the squeaky seat.
Squeaky seat,
He
yep.
got the squeaky seat comment in
See, I
there.
couldn't even remember what the hell I said.
Yep, squeaky seat, and he got the time code. And then you sang Dilly Gaff.
Yep.
So he got Dilly Gaff in there. It says translate to English. Sorry, Google. There is no English translation.
What's it say? What's it say? Translate.
That's the original. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There's no there is no not English version of Dilly Gaff, I guess. Okay. So, okay. Oh, yeah. Now, literally, after you walk up, my fucking Amazon package got delivered. So you would have a Wally too.
No, yours is in. I brought it in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay. I
it was
just
at the
now
door.
got the notification.
I brought it in and.
That's Wally too.
okay.
Or I'm going to call that one Eve, I
I
guess.
don't want to get into
Oh,
it.
I can-
Oh, if I had bought a white one, I could have fucking named it Eve.
Let's say I can leave.
Yeah.
I can leave mine here. We can all have a.
No, because I don't move around much. I actually stay.
But they'll all be damn stable.
See, it doesn't matter. They're stable anyways. They don't move as long as you don't bonk the table. That one's actually not very stable. It's scary.
No, it's not.
I see it moving quite a bit.
No, it's the funny part is it's sitting on a coaster because the actual feet were leaning a little too far. So I put it on a tripod when we're at church. So it looks funny. It's just sitting on top of the tripod, handle and all. It's so funny. Either way. Yeah, he hasn't seen it in action, but that's okay. So yeah, that'll be I don't think I'm going to use it for this reason, but yeah, I'm just going to go back to the stable cam from now on because it's very annoying that it's doing it. Shut up. That you motherfucker.
Yeah, turn it on.
It didn't, but I forgot that's what it does. You show it your hand. That's how he did it. I knew it. I forgot it has. You know what? I might have turned that off in the options. I think I went in the settings and turned that off. Piece of shit.
That's
All right.
funny.
And Chad, say hi to Fat Cam. Above your head. There you go. You're like extremely washed out on the Fat Cam. It's so
Well,
funny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm like,
So-
is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
Both.
Okay.
It's a little warm in here, and also you probably came in a huff, so you're
Mm-hmm.
already a little warm. So that's fine. But I'm drinking alcohol, so already a little warm. New mimosa flavor from Mad
Echelon?
Llama.
Mad
Mad
Llama.
Llama. Okay.
No, my new Echelon flavors won't be here till tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Oh, but y'all should take a one of the killer apples while you're at.
you like the killer apple?
It's interesting. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a non-spicy yuzu.
Really?
But yeah, it doesn't taste. It tastes like sour apple a little bit.
See,
But
and
on
I
the
was
back-
hoping for like Apple Jacks.
No, because it's a little more sour than that. But they have a proper sour apple coming in a new flavor pack, along with a grape citrus and a couple other ones. And I doubled that up. I just said fuck it. But 200 milligrams of caffeine, but no spice. So they wanted an in between. So a little bit of caffeine, no spice, or a whole lot of caffeine with the spice. So I was like, okay, and new flavor profiles too. So, yay.
Cool.
Yeah. Figured fuck it, buy 2 packs of it. That way I don't have to worry about it. And also that should get me through to the next thing. I'm just dumping lots of money at Echelon. And by the way, I did want to mention, I forgot to mention it last week. I didn't lose them. I did not lose the tweezers. I almost did. So my original pack of Killer Apple never got shipped. It just, nothing ever happened to it. It just disappeared. And I contacted them. And they said, oh, it must have been some kind of shipping problem. It was like basically blamed it on USPS. I was like, bro, it never got scanned. It never got picked up. It never went anywhere. So no, I'm sorry. That was in your warehouse is what happened there. But whoever it was I was dealing with for the customer service was, very communicative and said, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll fix that. And hooked me up with a free replacement, free shipping, everything like that. I was like, so, and they sent it out. The funny part was it came the day after my other order. So I've been like, oh, you could have just tossed it in the box with my order that was already on the way. I was like, save a little bit of effort, but it was too late by that point. But
at that point, they probably would have had to dig through shit and find it. And...
Well, had I realized it was about to be filled, I didn't know that day is when it was going to be filled because, whatever. I guess the 10th or the 11th is when I have it scheduled to fill my monthly. So, whatever. But anyway, I'm rolling in the echelon. Which is pretty good because it has actually kept me from drinking like regular Cokes and stuff. Like every now and then, if I'm out, I'll get something else. Like I tried a new energy drink called Bum. I don't know if you've seen it at the stores. I assume it's short for something, but they've got like flavors of everything. They've got like Coke flavor, Dr. Pepper flavor, stuff like that. It's pretty good. A little bit less weird than something like Alani, which is all fruity flavors, and it's a bit more like actual sodas. But I was looking at the ingredients. I was like, oh, that's not terrible.
What was the one I had? I had an Alani Cherry Bomb, and it was pretty good.
The Cherry Bomb was really fucking good.
That one's good, and I like the orange cream one that they have.
The orange cream
We always
is so
go for the
fucking
orange
good.
cream.
Yeah.
Which is actually one of the new echelon flavors.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
Definitely want that one.
Yeah, I will let y'all
need to
try
give
it
you
when it
some-
comes in.
I need to give you some money for one of those.
There you go. Well, let's try it first.
Okay.
What we'll do is when it comes in, I'll let y'all know. We'll do a taste test video because that one we can do without any issues because no alcohol. It's fine. So either way, once again, of course, guys, plugging the Mad Llama episode. If you didn't see it, Mad Llama #2. So they're excited. They were very happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've mentioned before, I did send them a recipe for the beer for episode 200. Uh-oh, something disconnected. Wait, what? Oh, it must have gained enough power because now it's blinking yellow, not red, and that just lit up like it has power in it again.
That's good.
So I think the phone has been draining it.
Okay.
So maybe I should just unplug that.
Whatever.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to be used, but that's how we're using it. I'm draining it and charging it at the same time while it's being used. I'm sure that won't destroy the internal battery at all.
Probably not.
Yeah. Not like technology's good for that or anything. But maybe I should just go ahead and unplug there. Okay, now it doesn't have to worry about it. Okay. Either way, so let's go ahead and get to the messages while we're here.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a show.
Yeah, we're still doing a show. Well, today we're going to be talking about all the things that... Today we're going to be talking about... Sorry, I say the words. You got to channel Nick, right? All right, so let's go over comments first from my post earlier, and then I'll go over messages. So I posted, hey, we're recording today. What story should we look into? And then Corinne, your... adopted sister, so to speak.
No, surrogate sister.
I
Yeah.
said adopted, because surrogate is just
Or as I call her, tiny sister.
is adopting sideways. Surrogacy is just adopting, but sideways action. So she, instead of topics, she gave us just straight up questions, and that's one reason why I was waiting on you to get here because it applies to all of us. So it says, "Make it personal." I mean, fuck you,
Don't.
fuck you, Corinne. I haven't met that one, right? I met a different
No,
one.
you'll love her. She's
Okay.
fun.
Which one is the nurse?
The nurse, that's
Yeah.
my half sister,
Gotcha.
my younger half sister. My parents.
Your family is so fucking complicated.
well, my
I
parents.
thought mine was.
biological.
Gotcha. Okay, so it says, make it personal. Who amongst you is certifiable? Just point.
Certifiable what?
You know what I mean. You know what she means. Yes. Hold on. Let me make it even easier. That one. There we go. I just literally changed the camera. You dick. Actually, it seems like it's changing the zoom as well. It's not supposed to be, but I think it is.
The focal point.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like zooming in and out. Either way. Stop showing your hand. Okay, next one. Who has the weirdest habits? That one. Stop it. I'm going to unplug Wally. Technically, Wally is just there. Strangest food addiction. Okay, that could probably be all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. Actually, strangest food restriction would be the actual thing. Like addiction, we're all addicted to different foods.
We like
anyways.
foods, most of them.
We all like foods. Chad just can't have tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything you won't eat. Is there any
Beets.
Beets.
beets? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I'm not a beet fan.
I don't blame you. I don't like beets either.
Or rutabagas.
Never been confronted with a rutabaga. It's like a beet.
Is that a car?
That's a rutabaga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right. Craziest friends and what makes them crazy. That one. You know why. I mean, we already said he's certifiable, so
But you got to prove it.
you're one of the only ones who's been to a therapist and has been put on medication. So we don't have to. Legally speaking, you're closer than the rest.
What does that say about us being one of his friends, though?
We're the normal ones that keep him sane.
Okay.
Yeah. We're here for him. Can you imagine him without us?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If he didn't have us to keep him quote unquote normal.
What? I'd be feral.
Yeah.
Where's your killdozer?
Yeah, he would have one. What do you think Steve would evolve into?
Yes.
Steve Dozer.
His Jetta dozer. Doze Jetta. I don't even know how to combine those words. But
Nope.
somebody put together an AI image of a Jetta wagon and Killdozer. And that would literally be Hefty's wagon.
Armored Jetta wagon.
The Heffy wagon. Let's see. Worst work day ever. I talked about the olives last time, or at Man Llama. That was pretty bad. It wasn't the worst one ever, but that was really bad.
Who had the worst workday?
I don't know if we're going to have comparisons here, but what I'm assuming we're asking what your particular worst work day was.
I was arrested
He was, in fact, arrested.
That's a pretty bad one.
That was a pretty bad one.
at work. So yes, there we go.
Yes, that was pretty bad. I will give you, granted, that's a very bad. Not related to work, though.
No.
No. I've had bad accidents at work, but I had to keep working. You know, I wasn't hurt or anything, but I had to change work vehicles at the beginning of my shift.
Oh god.
So you can imagine, how bad that would have been for my day, getting delayed 2 fucking hours.
I've had days working at the jail where it felt like all I did was get in fights, have use of force, do use of force paperwork, and immediately get in another fight.
That's pretty bad.
One day it was 5. And I did nothing all day but put hands on inmates and do paperwork. That's all I did the entire day.
Okay, that sucks pretty bad.
Other than the paperwork, it was fun. If someone else would have done my reports, I would have had a blast.
Right? Paperwork is the shittiest part, right?
But no sooner did I finish one report, get everything handed in and signed off, it seemed like I'd fall right into another situation where shit would just blow up and I'd have to put hands on somebody. I was like, fuck, again? By the 4th and 5th time, I wasn't even mad. I was just irritated.
I think you win the most bad days
No,
at work.
I've had some really, really bad
I mean,
days.
depends on bad days.
It
Incoming.
depends on why the day is bad.
Yeah.
Incoming mortar fire. That's kind of a shitty day.
That's a pretty shitty day. I haven't had that problem.
But
I had to even hoop my mouse. couldn't reach the fucking buttons.
But I don't know. A lot of it's relative. It's weird what you can get used to, what becomes normal.
Yeah, being shot at should never be normal.
No.
But, yeah. You live in East County long enough. But I got yelled at by an old lady because Patreon guys here. You didn't want that, did you?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Still got it though.
Once again, everybody drops their phone in that chair. It's just that chair. Do you want like a little phone
Well, don't touch
holder
your
on
phone.
the side?
There, I dropped it now.
Oh. Sorry, downstairs neighbors.
Oh.
I
I
don't
didn't even think about that.
I don't even know if they're fucking home. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, okay. In Patreon story. But either way, a lady was very mad at me. It kind of ruined my fucking day. That's not the worst day. Getting injured repeatedly was also really bad. Having a back injury right at the beginning of my day and having to work the rest of the fucking day because I wouldn't just get somebody to fill in for me was pretty bad. though our supervisor came to ride with me the rest of the day, and I just drove the vehicle, and he went and did all the actual work. I'm like, you could have just let me go the fuck home, or get to a fucking doctor instead of working with a back injury all fucking day. That annoyed the shit out of me. Either way, now I've had those bad days, accidents, fucking horrible arguments with the spouse over the phone, and then having to work knowing you can't go anywhere or deal with it. That's always a fun thing, or getting those really, really bad phone calls occasionally, like something has happened and you're like, well, I'm stuck here for another 7 hours. That'll be nice.
I got that one day. I was working East County, a little satellite jail. And long story short, my mother decided to commit suicide. Called me, told me goodbye, and I couldn't leave. I was locked down in the jail, had inmates.
So my brain just went, but she didn't.
No, she
didn't. I was like, wait, was this an alternate timeline? I missed this.
No, it was her off her meds and us, me and my wife essentially brainstorming, going, where would she go to say, oh shit, she's at her mom's grave. I get on the horn, call Dad, said, Dad, go to Millmac Road, hit New Bethlehem. She's right there waiting. And he, oh hell, good idea, gone. He finds her, they get her some help, but still, that being stuck there and not being able to
feeling
go
helpless. Yeah,
that fucking sucked.
Yeah,
that might have been one of the worst days at work.
I mean, I had to talk a friend out of that too. There was a pretty bad day where Shaun, this is where me and Shaun really became friends. I was literally stuck in a fucking back of my work vehicle just for hours on end in a singular location. Really, really big service job, effectively. And he was telling me about the horrible breakup he was going through and all this other shit. And like, I barely know Shaun at this point. Like, we talked about Gundams and Transformers. That was it. We weren't really friends. This is what cemented us as friends, is me talking him through his relationship problems. And he was pretty rough off. I mean, even now when we talk, like, he tells me about that was one of the worst breakups he's ever fucking had. And it was just brutal. There was like an engagement, all kinds of shit going down. It was fucking bad. And this was, 8 years ago, I think, at this point, however long I've known Shaun. I don't even know anymore. So, fun times. Because we only know each other because of my YouTube channel / Bobby Skullface. So, that's how we even got to know each other at all. I just realized that cat is not on the right shelf. Up there above your head, that little tiny cat. All the way on the top shelf. It's supposed to be elsewhere. I don't even know how it got set up there with a...
And you say I get distracted easily. Holy shit.
Well, because I went, that's not where that goes. But that's the only shelf that things don't fall off of, and it's really weird that something's up there that's not supposed to be. So I don't know if I did that when I was reorganizing, but that cat doesn't go there. Oh. Yeah. that is not part of that system. That's Alicia, or Alisa's.
I'm trying to look up from here. I can't really see it.
Yeah.
But I had to move back.
Grow taller. Grow taller, Chad. Once you have Eve over here.
I'm a little late for that.
Yeah. Grow taller now. Okay, so other than being arrested, have you had a really bad day at work otherwise? I don't know what did you do before you had your own business?
Did the same thing he does now for someone else.
Did you?
Yeah, but no, it was over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. We never talked about it.
I went to school
he's
doing this, and
he's a long-term vinyl daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way, me put Vinyl Daddy on the screen.
I talked to another one of my friends yesterday. I told him that, and he's like, yes.
See? You didn't know you should have adopted it a long time ago. Yeah, pick up your phone now.
No, I think he sent me something, too.
Oh. Did he make you a Vinyl Daddy logo?
He did.
Fuck yes. Show us the Vinyl Daddy logo. Wait, did you tell Jesus about the
Vinyl Jesus?
Vinyl Jesus?
Yeah. Okay, where's it at?
Get off the cross. We need the vinyl.
Well, I said he did it. I know he showed it to me. Well, I thought he sent it to me.
Oh.
I'll ask him to send it to me.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and play the message from Shaun, and then I'll play the message from Tyler. Because Shaun sent a much shorter message. All right. So once again, guys, if you want to message the show, you can do so at our Facebook page. And Mike still didn't send a voicemail. He made a comment. He didn't send a voicemail.
Question for the pod. Hey, if you had an internal soundtrack, what would it be? Just your everyday life. What's your internal soundtrack? Also, when you're people watching and you see some goober over there picking his nose and trying to figure out which foot is which, do you give him a special soundtrack too?
I changed my answer from earlier, Shaun. Shaun is the certifiable one. Internal soundtrack. I don't have one, but currently the thing that is most... I have two things stuck in my head. It's either K-pop Demon Hunters or some of the AI songs I've been listening to lately. The AI 80s conversion songs that I've played for y'all before.
Yeah.
Yeah, those have been stuck in my head. Like the Walking After Midnight. That is so fucking good, but also... oh, fuck. I forgot the name of it. Give me a second. I'll go look. Same guys. Go check out Gravy AI on YouTube, and you'll go see one of my favorite current things. Give me a second. I can't think of the name of the song. It's Halfway to Heaven from Conway Twitty. Let me see.
Yes. Yes.
The beard's a little thick, but yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Too bad it's not an old Nissan truck instead of a BMW electric car. What is it? M1? Not M1.
This right here?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think that's a BMW electric, not supercar.
Doesn't look like electric. But...
Either way. That's cool, though. Yeah, me put that on the screen if Chad sends it to me. Because that'd be worth it. Vinyl Daddy. Yeah, that'd be good on the back of your shirt. If only we knew somebody who printed things.
Right.
Right? Okay.
No idea who that would be.
So either way, yeah, the Halfway to Heaven is one of my favorite songs. So K-pop Demon Hunters are that. That's my current internal soundtrack. I don't have like a what was it from The Simpsons where the guy was following around fat people with a tuba?
Yeah.
Stop it! Quit following me. Yeah. Jeff just has the Doom 2016 soundtrack constantly playing as he's trying not to slash his way through humanity.
Lately, past 3 days, it's been weird in my head.
Just the past 3 days?
Just the past.
I'm pretty sure it's always weird in your head. Tell us.
It's been a toss-up between the Final Countdown. Yep. Well, what's that? Europe? And then
or Asia. One of them.
Then the EDM dance remix of Bon Jovi's "It's My Life," which is fucking stuck in my head and it won't go away.
I'm glad that's stuck in your head and not mine because I don't want to hear that. Okay, Chad, you have a soundtrack, or what soundtrack would you have?
I have no idea what my soundtrack.
I don't know what your musical tastes are like.
I like a lot of stuff.
Good.
Okay, there's this one that's the sticker chat. Never mind, not Vinyl Dad.
Yeah, not sticker Chad. Chickastad.
I don't know. I mean,
What would you have like running through your head, like a daily soundtrack? Like this is just me going to work. This is what the music is in my head. You got anything?
What's that song? Monster. Feel Like a Monster. Is that by Skillet?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one gets stuck in my head a lot too.
Yeah. I used to have The Unforgiven stuck in my head all the time. I guess it all comes down to how you see yourself.
And then The Light by Disturbed. That was on repeat for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Old school.
Very.
Second album.
Yep.
Yep. Believe.
Damn good song though.
That's off I was like, that's off the Believe album. Yep. That was a good one.
I don't know. I mean, when I go into work in the morning, I listen to 94.5, the morning show.
Yeah.
So
Right around
Buzz
show.
Guy. I also listen to Christian country, but I go from there and listen to a few other things, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I do like Creed, not Creed. Excuse me for that.
You do like Creed, though.
I do like Creed,
Yeah.
but I listen to more Shinedown more recently. So
Yeah, so Shinedown signed on to another tour I saw after bailing on the Kid Rock
Yep.
tour. Although if the Kid Rock tour is supposed to be anything like the halftime show was, that's going to be a pretty good thing. Oh, and I found out behind the scenes, like, they could only really play, like, when it comes to live venue situations like that, because whatever person owns your music owns the right to stuff. So one reason why Kid Rock, another reason why he basically didn't do Bawa to Ba the entire way through is because he doesn't own the rights to it.
That fucking sucks.
That's why he couldn't do it all the way through. I think Universal or whoever owns the rights to the full song. So he could do a little bit now. He turned it into a nice transitional moment from who he used to be to who he is now. So thematically, it worked out really nice. But it sucks that we couldn't get the entire song as it goes.
So he
But-
goes from a song that's not his to another song that's not his.
Well, it depends on... Because he did that entire song, he must have the rights to play it. Or else
See,
he wouldn't
I
be able
can't
to.
hear the Ba with the Ba without thinking of the Simpsons bit. You haven't seen that one?
Maybe I don't
Homer
know.
was at a Kid Rock concert and he started going into the bar with the bar.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't know
And
the
he
words.
threw the friggin' mic at him and he was going, banana, nana, for fana, for fee.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, when Kid Rock first came on the scene. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that shit. Oh, that's funny. Corinne responded to my comment. That's funny. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Yep. Yeah, so I guess Mike's not going to tell us about Canada becoming multiple countries again. We'll see what happens. Either way. So I do have one more message from L. Tyler. Actually, technically 2 messages. So he sent one message and then he sent another message explaining the previous
We're
message.
still just getting through the messages.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we're doing today. It's like we're going through, because we wanted to see how many people commented and
Interactions, yes.
interacted anyway. So, guys, if you were to leave this many comments on the actual episodes on YouTube, we would get more people.
I mean, if you want to know about the Alberta separatism movement,
I
can
want
give you the
I
quick
want the
blurb.
actual. I want an Albertan to tell me about it.
Okay, well, I got the wiki.
I don't want that. I want an.
Okay.
I want the Mikey. I want the
I
Mikey.
want the wiki, not the
I
wiki.
want Mike to literally send in a message and/or video to tell me how it is. He's a fucking old co-host of this show. He better fucking do it. You hear me, Mike?
Mikey.
Yeah. All right. Either way.
Mikey P.
Come on, Tyler.
Shorter message this time, but last podcast, Hefe said something about the VA, and it reminds me another thing I was going to actually mention about Dr. Wise.
we're still
was
on
I
that.
used to work for a durable medical equipment company and did a lot of stuff with CPAPs and oxygen and whatnot.
I know how those go.
And I was on a team where we had to, like every 5 years, get someone like recertified for all their oxygen stuff so their insurance would pay for it. And there was like a few different times we would call the VA and it's like, hey, we're the supplier you guys use. We need the most recent notes and for you to fill out this order form to keep him on his oxygen. And it would just literally be like, hey, we need this one thing included on the notes so that the insurance will pay for it. And a lot of the people at the VA would be like, no, we're not doing anything for you. He has to come in. And the guy was, long distance away. And it's like, we're telling him like, hey, look, his insurance will not pay for it. He will be off of oxygen if we don't get this stuff.
Yeah.
And I had one of the guys at the VA on the phone said, I don't care what happens to him. I'm not giving you anything until he comes in. So that was nice.
About right.
Also, like how we got
Well,
the TV in the background.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I have a feeling that was under the old VA management, which seemed to have improved.
Of course, I don't know a lot about the old VA management. I was late.
You didn't go.
Wasn't there.
You weren't partaking in. But you also didn't think you had any VA benefits because you thought you weren't in long enough.
Pretty much.
Because you were, what, 2 months shy, effectively?
I was a reservist and only had interior deployments as my primary active duty statuses.
Yeah, well.
And it was enough.
I mean, my dad was never deployed, but he's a member. I mean, I don't know if he was I wish I knew more about my dad's military career. I just know that he worked on Nike missiles somewhere, I think, in New Mexico or Arizona.
Just bomb it. Gotcha.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He has not told you anything?
Very little.
No background at all?
I don't know much at all. I don't know how long he was in. I don't know any of it, to be fair. But, I mean, this is one thing I talk about, like, Jessica once again got mad at me. She's like, you know how, or because she lost her parents young, like her biological parents young. And she's like, you know what I would give to like be bothered by my parents right now? I'm like, probably significantly more than I would. But also you had a different relationship to your parents. It's like your parents weren't a generation, or you weren't a generation behind your entire family. It's like,
Yeah, your siblings are what, 15 years older?
even older than that.
Yeah.
I was raised by, I was babysat by my oldest brother's oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm a whole generation
Oh,
behind
God.
them.
So like my half brother and sister, they're 10 and 11 years older than me.
Yeah.
They were double that.
Yeah, so my oldest brother would have been in his mid-20s when I was born.
Okay.
Yeah, so I assume that's right. My mom was in her 20s, I guess.
So
No,
theoretically,
no, my mom would have
niece
been. No, my mom was in her 30s, so my brother would have been in his late 20s. So my niece, who was in her like 15 or 16 when she was babysitting me.
Wow.
As an infant.
Okay.
Yep, little Uncle Kevin is what she used to call me. Because it was like a whole generation behind. That's what it was.
Well, it's
but
like-
basically, like,
Corinne calls me baby brother all the time, so I call her tiny sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
because she's tiny.
Yeah.
But no, the point is that like, yes, my parents raised me, but they weren't really around in my young days because I was either babysat or I was in daycare all day. They would pick me up, and then like watch TV, have dinner, and then go to bed because I'm a little kid. By the time I wasn't really a little kid anymore, my dad was retired, so he was home all the time. Mom worked in downtown Houston, so she didn't get home sometimes till like 8 o'clock at night because she was a bus, she'd ride a bus to work, so she'd drive to Kingwood, ride a bus all the way to downtown Houston, and then be coming home whenever she got home. So I almost didn't see my mom much. And like she always says like, yeah, your dad raised you. I was like, no, he didn't. Like, I mean, yeah, he made sure I didn't die, cooked me food,
He was there.
taught me lessons, showed me how to do the mower and like build shit occasionally whenever it got to that point where once I was old enough to be a hand at anything, that's what I did, or whatever. But like, I didn't do much with my parents. My parents were effectively done living life. Like, I had to go with my cousins.
So there
my
weren't family vacations.
There were, but they weren't crazy. Like, they went to Hawaii, they went to Disney, they did all kinds of shit before I came around. The earliest technical image of me was when my mom was pregnant with me and didn't know it yet, and they were in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
In theory, for their anniversary, if I had to guess. Sorry, I was seeing what that message was. It's fucking Pepperbox. I just get messages all damn day from Pepperbox. Either way, so my parents were done really doing much of anything. Like, we did like family stuff together. We would take at least one vacation, either Austin, San Antonio, something like that when I was young. But like, we didn't go to theme parks. We didn't do anything. The first time I went to Astroworld was with my cousins for Fright Fest in the earliest days of Fright Fest in the 90s. I went to Galveston for the first time with them as well because my parents didn't go to the beach very often. Later on we did. And we went as a larger family group, but like, I didn't really spend that much time with my parents. I can tell you right now, I'm 43 years old. I barely fucking know my parents at all. Just like my older siblings have no clue about them now, or probably once they moved out and did their own life, they didn't know much of what's happened over the last 40 fucking years. But on the other side, I don't know much about the 30 some odd years before that. It's really weird. I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people get to know their parents or get to know more about their history. It's like my parents had an entire, very long history, especially my dad. Before I came around, my dad was 50 when I was born.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't really want to have a fucking another baby running around, but, whatever. I'm not saying he's a bad dad, but like I said, it's like he taught me how to throw a ball and, sports and whatnot, taught me how to drive, but other than that, like, I don't know fuck all about my parents ultimately. I'll just know the life that I experienced while they were around, which is a very different life to what my siblings got.
Mm-hmm.
So no fucking clue. And they went through the divorce. I didn't have to worry about that. So they got to go through my dad and his ex-wife, their divorce. So whatever. What you been poking around at?
No, it's nothing.
Okay. So, but I mean, like, it's something that Jessica criticizes me a little bit for. Is like, yeah, why don't you fucking ever spend time with your parents? I'm like, because I spent most of my life without my parents.
Pretty much.
It's like we lived in the same house, but I lived my own life even as a young person. It's like I raised myself. It was like me and my friends went and did shit. I went with them to go do stuff. My parents just like, okay, whatever. I was sheltered for a while, and then eventually it's like I went from being very sheltered and protected to I'm never fucking home or I never see anybody, and then occasionally we go do shit together. Just sad. It's truth.
God.
What?
AI scares me.
Nope, don't like that at all. Nope, that was a very bad way to go.
Did we show?
I mean, you can. It's fucking terrible. I mean, you
horrible.
can send it to me. I'll put it on the screen instead of doing it that way. But either way. But when it comes to like we're just mentioning the VA stuff, it's just like trying to get my dad on to the VA to get helpful. We were talking about it earlier before you got here. And they would be incredibly helpful with what my mom needs with my dad right now. But she doesn't trust the VA.
I'm going to hit it.
Huh? I don't care. As long as you're...
I saw your eyes.
No, I was mostly just like your arm, the angle on your arm. I was like, that kind of looks like it hurts is what it was. I wasn't looking at the glass. I was looking at your bicep. Because also the light makes everything look funny.
Oh, thank you.
Like, not, I mean, it's him too, but like without your hat, everything is very shiny and bright. So I
didn't even shave my head, so.
Actually, that part doesn't notice. It's fine.
It's just
your stubble looks okay. You're all the way around stubble. It works. I mean, it's really what it turns into, right? Someday I'll be there. Someday. I like that. He's turned the camera and smile. Not you, him.
He's still working on something over here, I think.
Yeah, he's just playing around.
Yeah.
Mine's getting all dark and
Yeah, stop it.
depressing.
Yeah, stop it.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. Keep going.
No, you're good. You're good. Let me see what the rest of this message was.
I did forget to mention like what was like so petty about it as well. I think like we needed the notes to say that the patient was using oxygen, benefiting from it, and needed to stay on it. And I think like the doctor said he needs to stay on oxygen, and like literally said like it's going to be very, very bad if he doesn't stay on oxygen. And so I think we just needed them to like add like it was beneficial or he was using it or something. And there was some stupid requirement I don't know why the insurance is so anal about, and they wouldn't do that. Not without him coming in and doing another copay or whatever the fuck they do there.
He ends sentences kind of weird, doesn't he? Like that didn't seem like that was the last word of that sentence.
The end.
Yeah, I don't mean like that. It's just like the way he said "there" sounded like there should have been a word after it, or maybe an entire statement. I don't know. It's funny. Either way, thanks for writing in, Tyler, like usual. But no, Jessica deals with that shit all the time. You know, prior authorization or the doctor won't service. Well, it's like I think I mentioned it. My doctor wouldn't fill my fucking medication unless I came in and did blood work.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, hey, you got to come in and do a full physical and blood work just for us to renew your medication. They're like, cool, I'll just sit around with high blood pressure then.
See, I just hit a couple buttons on my stuff with the VA and they send stuff in.
Yeah, well,
Was that,
I go in like once every
within the
3
year?
months.
so it.
I mean, have you been like within the year?
I was there within the last 365 days. But they're like, no, we got to do a full physical again because it's time for your yearly physical. And just like, oh, and you got to do blood work. And I'm just like, I don't need blood work to tell me if my blood pressure is high or not. I can register that. It's like I can literally have a machine that goes, yeah, it's still a little bit high.
See, I don't get it. Mine was constant enough. My doctor was like, okay, we'll do this over the phone next time.
Yeah. But I was just like, it was so stupid. And like, this is where I just know that they just want money at that point. It's like, I don't need to do blood work. It's like, is my cholesterol high? Yeah, a little bit. I'm still a little bit high. How's my liver? Probably not great because I still drink at the same rate I used to. I just need to exercise more. Both things will be better. But now I take a lot more fish oil and watch my sugar intake a bit more than I used to. So something should be improved now versus then. Either way, it just pissed me off. So I just end run them and had Jessica's doctor fucking write me the prescription. It's like, he's technically my sleep doctor, but because that's also kind of the blood pressure part is also part of the sleep apnea, which go figure. I've had sleep apnea my entire life and I've had high blood pressure my entire life. In theory, I should have lower blood pressure now. Either way.
In theorem.
In theorium. I got, whoops. That is creepy. Also, why is your vinyl daddy pic? Oh, because you screenshotted it instead of saving it. Just save the image.
Whatever.
Oh wow, that I just realized that car looks like the front end is melting off. Oh, it's vinyl wrap.
on top,
It's sitting on top of it. Okay. Interesting. What the hell is this shit about fireworks? Is that what is that? Is this supposed to be the rolls of vinyl back there? What is that? And why are you holding onto a Star Trek tricorder? It's what that looks like. What is that supposed to be in your hand? It looks like a tricorder.
Or is that like a color swatch? I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know what all the pile of stuff behind you is either. Stickers?
Like, I didn't do it, okay? So this was not me.
No, I like the rest of it, though. Like, if you eliminated just the background and it was just you with the vinyl daddy part, it'd be cool, too.
You got rolls of vinyl.
I'll work on it.
I don't know what it is.
Well, you can work on it. You're an artist guy.
I don't really care.
Vinyl daddy t-shirts.
Oh, shit. Speaking of stickers, I need hot sauce labels.
Okay.
Get a fucking sticker printer, you loser.
Amy's supposed to be getting the backs done, but she's got the fronts already.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk about actual news here other than Canada leaving Canada. Canada leaving Canada.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
I don't like it. As long as you make it look more like that Tapatio label is what it needs to look like.
Actually, give me a second.
El Jefetillo.
She sent me the final version, and it does look more like that.
Yeah. It needs to look more like the hand-painted Tapatio label. All right, so did you get a chance to watch the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Watched
thoughts.
it while sitting in the vehicle.
Thoughts.
That's good.
Did you ever catch up on Mando?
I watched the whole
you did.
thing.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you did. Let me see.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Hey, it looks like Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
A little better.
It also looks like ZZ Top is possibly
Yeah.
selling hot sauce too,
F8.
if they didn't already.
I'll give you the sauce.
No,
It's hot.
Oh, that's not what it is.
I don't want no. I don't want no Hefe sauce. Thank you, Chad. Thank you for that. All right. Either way, I think it looks pretty good. I'm mostly excited for the Mando thing, but it's weird that they're basically giving us a movie instead of another season.
It looks fun.
It doesn't look like the end of a story.
No.
It looks like kind of a bridge between that and another series.
Perhaps, but as far as I know, other than the Starfighter movie, I don't know anything else that's coming out.
But the Starfighter is
But
supposed
Sigourney
to be...
Weaver, still hot.
Yeah.
Hotter again.
Yeah.
She had some bad. Either way, also her coming into Star Wars is interesting. So go ahead, Chad. Sorry.
Because the Starfighter is supposed to be after everything. So this one right
Oh,
here...
it's after the fact.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because this is before. Mando still takes place between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy.
Yes.
In the area of Rebels and Ahsoka. But for those who might have missed it, we did get a Zeb.
Yes.
We got Zeb in there.
And
I might have missed somebody else.
the furry dude.
That was Zeb was furry. Oh, a different furry guy.
No, not him. The bounty hunter. The Zeb was the furry dude.
Zeb was a purple dude from Rebels.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the hybrid guy that wears the freaking hat. The gunslinger.
Oh, was he in there?
Yeah.
The robot.
You didn't see him?
The robot
He's
for the
dead,
first
though.
episode?
Wait, somebody went and picked him up, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's Cad Bane.
Thank you. Yes.
Cad, I missed.
Dude,
I missed it.
He makes another appearance in the series. He makes a second appearance, doesn't he?
No, Cad only showed up the one time when he went after him. and he got shot.
Wait. They team up again.
No,
No, he doesn't.
no,
I don't think so.
no. Cad Bane died, but clearly showed that there was a red light blinking on his thing still, and somebody went there to get him, but we don't know who would have resurrected because he was half cybernetic, anyways. Interesting. I missed that. So I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
He was the one that was speaking as he was walking.
I totally
something.
I totally fucking missed that because clearly he's fighting what appears to be either remnants of the old empire or possibly a little bit of the new order that they've discovered, because this is still before they know the new order exists. But it was interesting to see Zeb, the oldest we've seen him. So we know that he's still living. He was in, I forget if he was in Mando season 3 or if he was in Book of Boba Fett. We got Zeb as a nice little cameo in like the X-Wing pilot bar.
Oh, wait. Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I watched that one too.
Yeah, that's where Cad Bane was.
That's where he shows up and they team up.
They didn't team up. They were gunfighting.
But
Killed
anyway,
him. He shot him in the
shows
head.
up again.
Yeah, shot him in the head or something.
Yeah.
Either way, if Cad Bane's come back, that's cool because that's a nice character. I wonder if they redesigned him since. Are you trying to find it and screenshot it?
Well, I was trying
That's
to
what I
figure
thought
out-
you were looking for.
Because I guess I was blending the Mandalorian and the
There was
Book of
another
Boba Fett.
person with a big hat on, but I don't think it was him.
No.
I think it was it's like a fucking Inquisitor or something. But they're still around too.
The Starfighter is 5 years after Episode 9.
Great. So we might get a Rey cameo somewhere.
I don't think she's in it.
Good.
I think she's done.
We just need. Did you see this shit? We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but they started saying that Disney is looking at retconning The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like, go fuck yourself. It's like no. Retcon fucking Rise of Skywalker. That's the actual shit one in that trilogy.
Define Redcon.
Retroactive continuity,
Okay.
changing the past.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
Bad.
no, don't do that. I mean, like Star Wars has always done minor retcons, but the only way they can do a retcon that's going to matter is if something is coming that's after the fact. But they didn't say what they were going to retcon. I mean, it could be something minor for all it fucking matters. They could retcon that Luke doesn't die, although there's an entire movie about that, so I don't know about that one. They could retcon. Oh, they might just retcon Rey being nobody. But they did that anyways too. So I have no idea what they're actually talking about with retcon.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it was Cad Bane. I think it's some other dude with that.
Imbo.
What?
Imbo?
No idea who the fuck that is.
But the way it had it shown, I was like, "Oh, it's him."
No, I think it's a partial Sith person, because it looked more like one of those like Asian style fucking hats. The rice patty hat.
Yeah.
is what it looked like. Cad Bane had a straight up fedora. Like, yeah, he had an actual
don't know,
gunslinger hat.
The Mandalorian's getting far too introspective though in this one.
He took his helmet off.
That and
Wait, did he have a retractable like Iron Man style helmet, or did I imagine that? It looked like it just went.
you imagined it?
No, it looked like he had it on and it just went.
But he's
and it
actually
was
starting
gone.
to think ahead and starting to actually really dwell on the fact that the kid's going to be there hundreds of years after he's gone, and he's
And
not going to
still be
around
a kid
yeah,
too.
and still not. And so he's not going to be around to protect him forever.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. Just
Scared the shit out of me.
sorry, I forgot it's coming through the thing. Me remove the audio to avoid copyrights. Okay. Also, can we talk about the fact that he's got the Razor Crest again?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did he get another Razor Crest? It exploded. There was nothing left.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, but it was already like an old ass fucking ship to begin with, and he found somebody else who has one and
Yeah, 'cause
redecorated
the one
it.
he got after that was
It's a
the,
Naboo N1
Yeah.
starfighter. Like, he completely went backwards. Now, if you told me this happened in between seasons before it got blown up, then we're going back before season 2. Because it got blown up before the Book of Boba Fett, or right around the time Book of Boba Fett happened. But this is clearly after the fact, because the kid has the armor, and he's back with him, and he's been through Jedi training. We clearly go... The hut thing is what Shaun was hung up on, was the fact that we have the huts in there.
Yeah.
And he has to fight a hut
I'm
in an
looking
arena.
for a hut. Nope, we're closed.
Yep, sorry. Okay, so those are clearly snowtroopers. So he's on a snowy planet. Okay, there's the X-Wing bar, so that's where it makes sense where we get Sigourney Weaver. Grogu playing with a mouse droid with off-road tires. Those look like droids. Those are droids. Interesting. Okay, so I didn't pay that much attention to it the first go-around. But yeah, he's literally... It's like... And he's got the... Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't retract, someone yanks it off his head. That's what it was. So it looks like a droid yanks it off his head, and it's probably when he's in the cave talking to whoever's the guy you were saying.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah, so that guy's a long, very skinny, but he looks like a droid. Like the person who takes his...
Yeah, he's a partial droid.
Yeah, he looks like...
Or
yeah, so here's a
humanoid,
shot of him.
whatever it is.
That's a shot of him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice lightning lit shot. That was a perfect pause, by the way. I was just trying to get...
Robot Raiden.
I don't know who that... Yeah, those, it's got to be another bounty hunter, but it would be interesting if it was Cad Bane, but it looks more like one of the Inquisitor's helmets, or helmet, whatever you want to call it. But I think that hut is one of the ones from Rebels, one of the annoying ones that took over. Like the one whose kid that they had to go rescue. It looks like him, so it might be. But it's interesting that he gave up on the whole helmet thing, or maybe he's just like, fuck it, they took it. But I love that the kid has his own like wrist-bound weapons. I guess it's the shooter things from season 3.
Yeah.
And then he's got the chest
Oh,
plate.
the dart launcher.
Yeah, but I love that he's with the fucking little mechanic guys in a little tiny jet speeder.
And that's probably how they got the ship.
Yeah. Oh, that would make sense, but it would take a long time for those guys to build something. They're itty bitty. But I noticed his little floaty thing can like go.
Yeah, it hauls butt, yeah.
It's like it can move like a fucking speeder now.
I don't know. That looked like it was in the trailer. It looked like he snagged that from someone else.
That's his. It's his little thingy.
Well, there was someone
His was
being
white.
pushed in there was
Yeah.
a kid being pushed in something that looked exactly like it,
Maybe.
and it got left just sitting there.
It looks like there's this. Okay, there was Zeb looking significantly older, but it does look like this has to be several years after the end of the Mando. But also, what is the action? There's at no point do I understand what the fucking plot's supposed to be from the trailer.
Hey, that's a good thing.
It might be, but it's also like it looks like.
What if
Shiny
there's no
doing
plot,
stuff.
just fun shit?
Okay, so I saw. So you're right. There was a baby carrier
And I'm good
right
with
there.
that.
So yeah, you're right. Baby carrier.
Yeah,
And then he steals it. But then how the fuck does that little baby carrier go like
it's
400?
the Force.
No, he literally is pushing buttons and it's just going. So it's
Maybe-
like a little baby scooter that goes 50 miles an hour.
Scooty Puff Jr.
Very much so. But literally, like, the jetpack is struggling to keep up with it. But either way, the only thing I don't like about it as it goes is just the name. I find the name just to be silly. Mandalorian and Grogu. It's just a silly name, in my opinion. They could have called it literally The Mandalorian, like every other
Mando
fucking-
and the kid.
I mean, the whole point of calling it The Mandalorian is we don't know if he's referring to Din Djarin or Grogu, because Grogu is technically a Mandalorian or will be down the line. So assuming this ends with Din dead and
What's
Grogu
better than
like
the Mandalorian and the Mandalorian?
yeah, but it's saying the whole point is there can be only one. No. Because ultimately we all just want to see the little kid in a full set of fucking armor with his ears hanging out or something, right? Down the line. Because right now he just has the chest
I want to
plate.
see armored ears.
Armored ears.
The armored ears. No, he just learns to pin them back. That would ultimately be the right thing to do, right? Either way, I mean, excited isn't really a word for it, but willing for it to happen is probably, yeah, we're ready for Disney. It's going to be weird.
Has it been since actually?
Shit, it's going to be 4 years
4 or
by the
5?
time 4 years by the time it comes out, at least. I think it's been a while. It's hard to think about how long it's actually been.
So that one, then probably another 2 years before the Starfighter comes out.
I think Starfighter's next year because they already got a
It's
shot.
pretty much done.
So it should be 2027, but I don't know fuck all about it. No, why are we supposed to care about it? You know what I mean? Now, if it's about them finding an old Starfighter in the ocean or something and digging it up, maybe it's Luke's. Maybe it's Luke's Starfighter because no, he actually flew around it. No, Ray flew around in that. Never mind. We can't even use that. Everything old is new again.
Maybe that's where you'll see.
Didn't
Ray
they do a
again.
movie about a kid who found one like that through a video game?
The last
That's
Starfighter?
Starfighter.
I thought about that
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, calling it Star Wars Starfighter. Well, we're supposed to get a Rogue Squadron situation. I don't know if we're ever going to get that, but I would be down for that.
Are we going to see Fat Pilot?
Fat Pilot? Which one?
Yeah, the fat guy with
The Asian one?
yeah, no, the fat one with the Purina logo on his arm.
No, he died a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, he did.
Porkins. He died.
Porkins, yeah, that's it.
They literally named the fat guy Porkins. And then he died horrendously.
It blew up, right?
He got shot down over the first.
I did think it was
First
neat. I
Death
had to
Star.
double check that when the Stewie pointed out, isn't that the Purina logo?
Yeah, the literal
And I
white.
went, wait.
The white and blue
I stopped
checkerboard.
everything and checked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the white and blue checkerboard. Yeah, it's literally on his thing. Absolutely. But actually, talking about Disney, and this actually leads into something I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at, but I heard about it Monday, and I thought it was interesting. So apparently, there was a new AI thing, and it got up Disney's fucking ass, and they decided to start actually issuing cease and desist. Because leave it to the company that created TikTok, ByteDance, to create a fucking AI so good called Seed Dance 2.0 that people are making their own tiny Marvel versus DC fucking movies, and it looks like the fucking movie characters.
Yeah.
Like, it is so fucking good. And Disney's like, no, you're going to fucking stop that right fucking now. And I guarantee you next year, Disney will own that technology, and there will be no actors ever again. But I just thought it was funny. So I've seen Deadpool versus Green Lantern. So you got Ryan Reynolds versus Ryan Reynolds. And then you've got Wolverine versus Henry Cavill
I
Superman.
saw something about the white pool. Did you see anything about that?
No,
Looked like Ryan Reynolds in white.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
And I was wondering if that was a thing at all.
There was his X-Force suit is gray,
But there was
No, this
no,
is
it was
white.
straight.
but
on
I've
white
never
pool.
seen a white version of Deadpool.
Like a different multiverse.
Don't know. Because as far as we know, in no way, shape, or form is Deadpool going to be involved in any upcoming Marvel projects. But I haven't seen that. That's probably AI. But one of the things that really got their attention was the Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise on a rooftop.
Yeah, when they did that, I didn't even watch it, but I was like, wow, this is actually.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where it came from. I knew it was obviously not from a real movie, but I mean, if you pay real close attention, there's some weird shit.
Yeah, it's a fan conceptual.
Yeah, white pool.
non-official Marvel character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very strange. I would not have called it White Pool because that sounds really
That's what he
bad.
calls himself.
Yeah, I don't like that. It looks like White Tiger combined with that.
Moon Knight or something.
That's what I was thinking. Could you imagine Moon Knight combined with Deadpool? It probably has happened in the multiverse because Moon Knight's already insane. Could you imagine doing it in Deadpool's head? He literally already can't die, and now he's got the powers of a god as well. Mm-hmm. That would be
Another Loki.
And in theory, I think I heard something about what's his face actually considering coming back to play Moon Knight again.
I know he made some comments,
but I don't know.
but I think, man, he's a hell of an actor to doing this stuff. So I'm hoping he does.
I enjoyed Moon Knight. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty, I mean, like there was some wonkiness, but other than that, I liked the series.
Yeah.
People gave it shit for some of the stuff, and I'm just like, it seems
was
to be
pretty good.
fairly. I mean,
Yeah.
Tyler is a massive Moon Knight fan, and he's like, well, other than this change and this change is pretty good. Mike hated it from the get go because it's like, well, this is fucking stupid because they're pulling from this comic book and this comic book. It's like, so they're being canonical to the character, just not the version you like. So you're pissed off about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
yeah. That was around about time Mike ended up being too busy to be on the show anymore. So that was just funny. But I just thought it was crazy. It was like Disney and I guess Warner Brothers is going to be on top of it too because they're doing shit from DC too. Batman v Superman. Like they're putting in their own custom Batman versus Superman shit. It's fucking crazy. But I mean, who knew that TikTok had that kind of shit behind it? I mean, mind you, they're doing it in China where copyright isn't even a thing. So good luck with that one, Disney. You're trying to tell your biggest market that you always cater to, hey, don't do that.
Stop it.
Stop it. You don't do that. But no, I think that's what I'm gonna go.
Let's
You know what?
stop now.
There's a fair bit of irony that they're literally telling the country that they cater to the most, hey, don't steal our shit, even though they know that's literally all China does.
Right.
Steal everybody's shit and copy it. So that's funny. It's like, well, maybe you should stop pandering to them, Disney. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what the new Red Dawn would have been like if they had actually not pandered.
Yeah, it might have been good.
They were also avoiding Korea and a few other things too. Yeah, I heard the new Red Dawn actually kind of sucked. Actually, they changed the new Top Gun too, for the same reason. They were supposed to be going against China initially.
Yeah.
And they changed that too. It's like, oh, that's very...
Can't piss off our overlords.
Nope. Gotta love when an American company bows down to a foreign country. And for anybody who ever thinks that, white people are the most racist on the planet, just remember that they effectively removed Finn, the only black guy in the universe, from the Star Wars movie poster in China. Or they made him very, very, very small, where he was a very prominent character in every other market on the planet. But us white people, sorry, I'm person of color, you white people, you are the most racist ones.
I thought you were going to refer to the, genocide that China enacted on the people there.
Oh, that little thing?
Yeah, that little thing.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that. Disney thanked them for that, remember? Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so in the Mulan live-action movie, they shot that in the same province in which that massacre/genocide was happening in the next valley over, and they thanked the Chinese security forces for keeping those horrible Uyghur Muslims for attacking their production in China. Mm-hmm. They didn't say it in that many words, but they did thank them. They thanked the Chinese security forces that were literally basically just keeping the Uyghur Muslims in their concentration camp where they could wipe them out genetically. Mm-hmm. Whatever. White people. We're the worst.
Yeah, we're the worst.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Reverend Jesse Jackson died. That's a segue I didn't actually plan on, but it was right there. So yes, Jesse Jackson apparently died today, or yesterday. Died at 84. I honestly didn't know he was still around. Did you guys know?
I didn't know he was still relevant.
I mean, I don't know about relevant, but the man was really, really, really big in the civil rights movement. Equal opportunity and everything for blacks and everything. And I mean, realistically, he was all over our childhood in TV and movies. Like him, Al Sharpton, which, good Lord, Al Sharpton is, I don't know. I like him fat. He was a lot better fat.
Is that the dude with the crazy white hair?
Now.
Okay.
Well, actually, you might be thinking of Don King.
Don King, yeah.
Actually, they're somewhere about the same character at this point. Okay, so how did he actually pass? I assume old age, but who knows?
Of oldism.
That's one of those things that happen. And I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm literally scrolling through the article trying to figure out exactly what was not immediately given. Okay, so he died peacefully surrounded by his loved ones. So that's good. That's very good, actually. You can't really ask for too much more than that, right? But so he was admitted to the hospital in November and had been. Sorry, what the fuck is that word? Okay, hold on. And had been living for more than a decade with progressive supranuclear palsy. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay,
That's
hold
super
on.
palsy. Shit.
Supranuclear.
Super explosive palsy.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
Toyota based. All right. According to his Rainbow Push Coalition, PSP affects patients' ability to walk and swallow and can lead to dangerous complications. He said he had Parkinson's in 2017, though I got to wonder if that was actually Parkinson's or related to this. Probably one leads to
Probably
the
a
other. In theory.
misdiagnosis.
I mean, that late in the game, I mean, either way, I mean, his civil rights activities basically speak for themselves. I mean, he was there through all of it, you know. He's from Greenville, South Carolina. A whole lot of stuff really kind of came up around that entire area, you know, 50s and 60s. He was out there with Martin Luther King Jr., all of that, man. And he ran for president twice. I didn't even realize that. I knew at least once. I didn't know he ran for it twice, so that's already crazy. But, I mean, he got 18% of the primary vote. That's crazy. Especially in that era.
What years?
I'm thinking it was in the 80s,
That's
like
what's
early
weird,
80s. I mean, like, obviously things were changing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, still, that's a massive progressive movement right there. Excuse me, sorry. I was fighting that back for a while. Could only go so far. Either way, I'll have the article from NBC News shared below if you guys want to go read the entire thing. But either way, I was like, I mean, it did come down to, oh, wow, okay, didn't even know he was still alive, you know. So, I mean, you know, at least he got to pass it home. But, I mean, if more than 10 years of that since he was 74, 70, he's been dealing with these, you know, either Parkinson's or the other PSP. You
What do they call it? PSP.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than saying the whole name. Supernuclear. I don't even know what that means, but I want to look it up now. Like, honestly, it's an interesting word.
I looked it
I've
up
never
and it just gave me PSP.
seen. Yeah, so it just came from that.
Maybe I don't do a very good job searching, so.
No, it's fine. Nobody expects you to do perfect Googling. It's okay. But on top of that, another celebrity death right before that, I don't want to say it was overshadowed at all, but Robert Duvall
Yeah.
died at 95. That's
I
old.
guess I didn't realize he was that old.
Because you know what? He hasn't even been in movies or anything for a while.
He's been enjoying the fucking fruits of his labors. He's
Yeah.
been old and retired.
Hopefully. I mean, so he's been in everything from gangster movies to westerns to just normal thrillers. He's been in so many damn things. It's crazy.
He's-
Apparently, he died peacefully at home.
The ubiquitous part of most of my life. Life.
Yeah, and the funny part is he's one of those ones where I'm like, wait, which one was he again?
Yeah.
You know,
He was the old guy in the hat.
yeah, he was often the old guy in that. And he'd also had been bald, or at least partially bald forever. He had, you know, so it's like, you know his face, but it's also like, I think Redford probably overshadowed him slightly. You know?
Okay, what do you think was his most notable role?
What is it? I'm going to have to scroll. The one that comes to mind is obviously one of the Westerns.
Yeah, Lonesome
Dove.
Dove for me.
Not Lonesome Dove for me. It's one of the later ones.
Well, that's because you don't watch it,
I've never
5
seen,
or 6 times a year.
I've never seen Lonesome Dove, so I wouldn't have.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, okay.
My dad
Uh,
loved it, but
It's a good sick day movie.
His last acting roles were in 2022, so.
oh, so it's been a minute. Okay. I'm scrolling just to figure out if it says that movie that I'm looking for. Of course, he was in Apocalypse Now. Did a bunch of stuff with Coppola, obviously. You know, the Godfather series. Let's see here. I cannot think of the other one where... Was it Kevin Costner movie? Not Home on the Range. Something like that.
Open Range.
Open Range, I think it was. I think that's the movie I have in my mind. True Grit as well.
He was in the remake, right?
Famous on Display. Hold on.
Because the original True Grit was John Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying he was in it. I didn't say he starred in it. He was just.
He was in the original?
I think so, according to this.
Whoa. Let me see what fucking character.
Famously on display during the filming of John Wayne Western True Grit. Yeah, so he was in True Grit. The funny part, he was in. I didn't realize he was in Secondhand Lion.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, dude, he
Yeah.
was amazing
Yeah.
in that.
Well,
One of my absolute,
it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. So, like,
one of my favorite movies.
remember when I said he's that guy in the movie? It's like, okay, yeah. It's like, that's like Stanley Tucci. How many people fucking even realize Stanley Tucci's even in a movie? Because he's the guy in the movie. When he dies, everybody be like, he was in like 900 movies and nobody even knew it? Yeah. Tender Mercies I've never seen.
Okay,
The
Robert
Apostle I've
Duvall
never seen.
played a character named Ned Pepper. He played the bad guy in True Grit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
The one they were running after, the one that killed the girl's dad.
Nice.
Miss Matt.
He played Jesse James in the Great Northfield, Minnesota raid.
He was so young there. That's probably why I didn't recognize him. At
Wait.
69.
He played Frank Burns on MASH? That doesn't. No. Maybe it was in a different version of. Maybe that was the MASH movie, because Frank, that was not him. Because I never saw the
Holy
MASH.
shit.
What?
Ned Pepper
God, he's old as balls, even in that image.
at 69. Yep.
Damn, he was old as shit the whole time. Is there any?
He
is there
was
any
born
movie
old.
Yeah, he's like Morgan Freeman. He was
Born
old.
cranky.
Yeah.
The Secondhand Lions was actually one of those movies that you'll stop and watch if it's on
Yeah.
anytime.
I'm just scrolling through this insanely long article here.
I'm going through all of his movies. I'm like, damn.
All My Sons. Like I said, like find a movie when he wasn't old. Holy shit! Like honestly.
Yeah, it says Frank Burns, 1970.
Yeah, so that had to have been the movie. He wasn't Frank Burns in the show. Yeah, 1970 had to have been the movie. That's crazy. Yeah, TV, movies, all over the place. Got a Golden Globe, Oscar nominated.
Only time he doesn't look old and angry is one of his last pictures. He just looks like a content old man.
Yeah,
Right here, just a content kind of
it looks like the Penguin. is what he looks
semi-pleased with
like.
himself old man.
He could have easily played a version of the Penguin if he never did. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I remember him from, I think it was Open Range.
He was in To Kill a Mockingbird. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah, 62.
Yeah. All right, so two different
Really?
legends gone.
Who was he in Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yeah, he was
The original one, he was the FBI guy,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
No, he was the mechanic guy, the owner of the shop.
Oh, he owned the shop
There
that they
you
were doing
go.
everything at. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So this is a rare time where I have to pee in the middle of the show.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go pee while you guys continue to talk about Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall did a lot of stuff, man.
Understatement of the year.
Very, very. A Night in Old Mexico. I'm going to have to go find that one.
Night in Old Mexico.
Yeah.
I think most of the stuff he did was Mexican. Westerns.
Mexican.
He said Mexico, and that had all of a sudden I went on with that.
Roberto Duvall.
Roberto Duvall, yes.
Dude, did he play Stalin?
Yeah.
No way.
Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. I can't go back to where it was.
Let's see. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, but I think he did, though. If you look at the...
Let's see here.
that's not coming up.
Robert Duvall he played,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, he played Stalin.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
Robert Duvall played Stalin in the movie Stalin.
Who played Lenin?
That would be Maximilian Schell.
I was joking. I didn't. But it makes sense. You can't get to Stalin without Lenin, right?
Right?
or whichever direction that technically went.
I'm proud I had an answer that quick.
Yeah. I was joking, and you gave me a real answer. How dare you? All right. So either way, that's crazy. Nice legend there. So I have a question that's been running around my head for a few weeks, and I was just like, because it rained recently, it now is a bit more applicable. This is more of one of those questions I would have at the beginning of the show, but it came to mind while I was peeing because, thinking about water. So you guys are just driving along in the street. Normal day, but it rained. There's a nice puddle off to the side of the edge of the road. What do you do?
Depends on what vehicle I'm in.
Whatever vehicle you like. That's yours, not obviously a imaginary vehicle.
Do we go splashy in it or we go around it?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean,
You see the puddle, you going to drive through it and make a big splash?
If I'm in the little van, yes. If I'm in the farm dually, no.
Why not in the farm dually?
Because if water gets up in everything, it'll shut the fuck down.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because there is no fender liners.
I don't have those either,
Yeah.
but I do it.
I'm not trying it in the Jetta. I don't know what'll happen.
My intake's on the left side, so I don't have that problem.
Yeah, and I've
On the
got
right side, I do it.
I've got the intercooler right there, right in front of the tire.
Yeah,
I don't want to put any damage or stress on that until I get the center relocation done.
sure.
And I can hide it behind, brush guard.
Okay. But I see a puddle, I drive through the puddle. Like, not obviously flooding the road puddle, but like a reasonable, like I can
See,
splash.
we get enough of that going north on the highway by the scale house anyway, where it hydroplanes like a mother. Every damn time it's raining, even moderately hard.
When you know someone that is wrecked there recently.
Yes, but you know the exact spot I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you know to be ready for it or to get over in the fast lane.
Okay, but we're not talking about like water over the road hydroplaning. I'm just talking about a nice little puddle.
A big puddle.
There. A nice good puddle for splashing. Do you drive through it just a splash? Or
If
do you
it's a
avoid it?
vehicle that can stand up to the water, yeah.
If it's just a van or a truck or Steve.
I haven't tried it in Steve, but
I see.
probably not. I'm not going to tempt leaks.
I'll do it. I'll probably do it in the Suburban,
Yeah.
but I won't do it in.
Any of your other nicer vehicles?
Yeah,
I mean,
if it's got a wash, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
sit
trust
there
me,
and
in my Suburban when it was running, I would have been a
just,
heartbeat.
yeah, you would have heard that sucker.
Okay.
Right through it.
Maybe like for me, it was like the kind of the thing like when you were a kid, you're out riding your bike, you see a puddle, you drive through it because it's fun, and then you hope you don't hit something in the middle of that. puddle.
Now, if there was someone standing on the sidewalk that I didn't like, yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
See, I dealt with enough high water because of the valley on the dirt road. I don't fuck with the puddles that much.
Oh, see, I've dealt with a lot of high water.
'Cause I've
period,
had-
but it don't stop me from.
You remember how high the Suburban is?
Sure.
I've had water up to the running boards.
Yeah.
I mean, like up to the doors.
I mean, you've seen my work vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about one that was as high as your Suburban, and the water was coming in the doors.
Yeah.
That's how deep of water I've gone through in one of those.
That's fun.
No, that was because I didn't know it was that deep. That wasn't a puddle. That's not a puddle. That's a river that you're driving through. That's fording. That is not splashing. Mm-hmm. But because like there's several neighborhoods that I go through fairly like almost daily, and either due to sprinklers or when it rains, nice, get a squeaky seat. Yeah, we got to figure out which bolts are loose and tighten them up. Either way, the what?
they're up here.
Well, those are the
Those are the ones that are
nuts.
loose.
Those are the nuts that are loose.
Yeah.
But either way, like I drive through these puddles because one of them is like on the outside of a curve perfectly, and like it does a perfect over the grass, and nobody parks right there. So like everybody knows that's where the puddle is, so they don't park there. So like some people will park on the side of the road because they're shitheads. Some people park in the driveways. Nobody parks right there because they don't want to park in the puddle and they don't want their car getting splashed. So it's like a perfectly uninterrupted, just perfect splash from the tires right into the grass. And whenever it's like, really dry and crispy like it is now, you could see like a very specific like arc in the grass. It's just like it's always getting watered as long as there's a puddle there. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. It's just one of those funny thoughts. A friendly intrusive thought instead of the other kind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, puddle, drive through it. Oh wait, person pushing baby carriage on sidewalk. Drive through it slowly. It's like, try not to splash.
Is there a baby or a bucket of doorknobs in that carriage?
Bucket of doorknobs. I know what the episode is going to be called. I'm texting that to myself right now. Me,
Baby or bucket of.
No, just bucket of doorknobs
Okay.
because I love the titles that have no context until 2 hours into the
Right.
episode. Because that's fucking crazy. I hope there's not a bucket of doorknobs. Now, I wish that I had a bag of lug nuts with me a few times in traffic. Oh, you're going to try to pass me? Huh.
That's what ball bearings are for.
Lug nuts.
And old padlocks.
Lug nuts. Old rusty lug
Yep.
nuts. A whole bag full at my parents' house.
Yeah,
I got some too.
In my two-wheeling days, I kept plenty of stuff like that in my pockets, in my leather pockets,
I was hoping that's what you were saying.
right over the shoulder.
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah.
No, because I talked about it on the show before. There was a guy who used to, when I still stayed at my parents' house, driving to work down 3083 every single fucking day in his Infinity Q35, not the G, but the Q, the bigger four-door, fucking wanted to pass me no matter what. Red light, didn't fucking matter. He's going around me. And I was like, surprisingly, my old truck could keep up decently, but eventually he could outrun me. But it was like just a couple of times. Like, God, I wish I had something just to fucking fling into his windshield. Once again, that's the bad intrusive thoughts, not the happy ones. Like,
Well, now they have those gel blasters that are great for times like that.
not 4 o'clock in the morning. hard to fire a gel blaster at somebody.
Was he jealous or something? Just want to get around you or what?
Nope, just a dickhead who
Just
wants to get
impatient.
to where he's going. There's no traffic on the fucking road. He just wants to go and wants nobody in front of him. You'd be behind me at the red light, and then literally as soon as it turned green, he'd pass me in the intersection.
So it's that every day, same time. Y'all got the same schedule.
We're going the same direction,
I'm that way with.
and he worked off Jefferson Chemical.
There's a deputy, same time every day. I see going home,
Yeah,
and it's to the point now where we're waving at each other.
yeah. No, I see some of the same people. If I leave at the right time, I'll see the same people going to work. Like there's a guy with a like that tan, like that metallic tan color that Chevy had on their 1500s.
I like it.
Yeah, but it was that. It's one of those, like the same kind that Mark had, Copperhead Mark, but it has an Autobot logo on the tailgate. I used to see him every fucking morning at the intersection, every fucking morning. So I'd be like, yeah, there's no way you can't recognize my car. There's not a lot of mine running around. You can see a whole lot of Chevy trucks, but there's literally two. There's two in the entire county of my car, in my color, I should say, at that time of day. Localized entirely into your kitchen. Sorry, we made Simpsons references earlier. I didn't get to see the Aurora when it was down south.
No, you didn't.
No, didn't make it over here.
Yeah, I tried. Didn't see shit. I even tried taking pictures. Nah, nothing.
No, you looking at the door?
Yeah.
No, I
I
left it
just
open.
realized something. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I left it open to let some air in because it's very stuffy in here comparatively, and you can't see it behind you. So we can act as long as there's no dog running. You fuck stick. It's dead. It died. Wally is currently off. It's all like I can't maintain.
Turn on. Turn on.
No, there's
Turn on.
It doesn't even have the red
Yeah.
light. It's not on. Period. It's still charging. Probably burned out. Poor thing.
Poor Wally.
Yeah, because it has even though it's plugged into the whole rest of it, it has an independent battery that you have to charge. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's literally connected to the entire device and does not charge itself. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, you got to charge a little dude.
Yeah, I got to charge the little dude and apparently the big dude as well because it's still blinking yellow at me. I don't know if it likes what I'm doing. Man, this literally might be the one and only time we use it this way. But I bought 2 of them so I can use them at church. So I'm going to have one on either side.
I make him mad, so yeah, it's the only time we're using it.
Well, it's too aggressive. That's the thing. If it only worked in the X or if it only worked in the X plane, it'd be another story. But it's doing X and Y constantly. That's annoying. It would just
Makes me laugh.
if it would slightly turn a little bit left and right to keep up with you, I'd be fine. But it's going in every
There
fucking direction.
is a setting you can do that.
And I tried, and it didn't do it. It said no. We're going in every direction. That's what I was pushing the button for earlier, and then it's like, nope, I'm still going.
You may just have to pair it with the app.
I don't want to pair it with the app
No, you
because
can't.
it literally won't work for this.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Big yawn.
Yeah.
It looked like you got self-conscious there when I looked at you. Like you were yawning, and you're like, never mind, I'm yawning. Can't yawn out loud. What he does. Put it behind the hand. There you go. Other than Alberta leaving Canada, we don't have anything else to talk about, but I don't know anything about Alberta leaving Canada other than they want to leave Canada. I don't know if they
How
want
are they going to leave Canada?
carefully. Paperwork, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, voluntarily.
They want to
leave.
become like Northern Texas or something like that.
Yeah, they somehow want to be. They can't be a 51st state, but they kind of want to be a 51st
Yeah.
state. But it could be a territory technically. Greater Montana, upper Dakotas. Super Upper Dakota.
Northern Texas.
Super North Texas. Texas 2, The Revenge.
Tejas.
Call Canada. Call Canada Tejas. I mean, like, they are like the most conservative. I won't even say right wing. They're just conservative. They don't really believe in any of the progressive nonsense. And they're not in a section where they can just be completely avoidant of the rest. They're not central, but they're
stuck in the middle.
They're stuck surrounded by the rest of the shitty parts of Canada. You know, and that does suck because they are realistically, they call it, you know, Mike always said it's the Texas of Canada. Is like, except for how Texas came about, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Now, if we were to, what I never understood is like, we don't have that kind of cash laying around, but it'd be nice if we could just buy Alberta. It's like, that's ours now. Fuck you, Canada. Because then you'd have East and West Canada, because it'd be divided in the middle, which is the main reason why they probably can never separate without taking the other side with them. What is that? Is it
British Columbia.
Yeah, British Columbia is the next one over. You would know. You drove through those. You've been through there.
It was a blur.
I mean, like, I guess British Columbia has some of that, but nowhere to the degree. I mean, they're definitely not anywhere near as bad as the East Coasters, you know, like Rusty was. You know, Rusty was over on the East Coast. And he was a bit more to that mentality. Not 100% fully progressive, but he was.
I don't know. We met a bunch of nice folk.
Yeah. It seems like Western Canada was a bit more lively, you know. But, I mean, hopefully we find out a little bit more from him. Like I said, I want to hear it from him. That'd be interesting. But, because somebody who's literally fighting for their country's independence.
Yeah.
Country. It's not a country. It's a province currently.
Well, hopefully they can get a free Albertejas and...
Albert, Texas.
and do their thing, man. That'd be awesome.
I mean, maybe. It might be horrible for them. We don't know.
True.
I mean, it's the same reason why Texas can't separate from the U.S. Legally, we can. But it's not going to be good for us if we do.
We can get by.
we got to split into 3 or 5 states. I forget how many we have to break down into if we split off. Because it can't just be a singular country of this size for some fucking reason. But then also, we're entirely backed by the U.S. dollar. We don't have our own currency. So unless we decide to go full Bitcoin, which I don't think anybody can manage in Texas, I'm sure some billion. Well, it depends on how much Elon has.
Right.
Either way. But, I mean, like, we could survive quite a long time on the oil or beef, but we don't have a lot of the crops that the rest of Texas does. So we have the globalist problem located entirely just within Texas versus the rest of the United States. But we have a fuckload of oil that the rest of the U.S.
And a lot of shipping access.
But we also share a coastline with everyone else.
Yeah. Yep.
If we took the entire Southeast, take the entire Gulf states.
Right.
And Mexico. Let's go ahead and take Mexico, the Yucatan. We'll just own the entire fucking Gulf.
The true deep South.
We'll take literally all of the fucking Gulf connections entirely. That'd be funny. I mean, we'll just make Mexico Texas again.
Virtually, yes.
That's that way on purpose.
This is our canal now.
This is mine. It was like the Texas National Guard goes down and takes over.
We call it the Gulf of Texas.
Yeah. It would have to be.
Yep.
Well, then literally we take over Louisiana, all the other states. This is all Texas now, all the way to Florida. Florida can stay Florida because we don't really want that. It's like,
We could annex the Caribbean.
We can stop at the Mississippi and
let everything pass the Mississippi.
Yeah, with Texan man.
We are part of the Lone Star. The Lone Star Island. We take Cuba. Well, let Florida have Cuba. It's too far from Texas. It's like what?
I don't know. I could see Red Stripe and Lone Star getting along.
Ew.
Be a good combo.
Florida isn't like
Not
North
mixed.
Cuba anyways.
Huh?
Isn't Florida like North Cuba anyways?
Yeah. I mean, Miami is.
The Keys and everything.
Miami
right there,
absolutely is, yeah.
Isn't like that whole coast, North Cuba?
Yeah.
Cuba's just South Florida
There you go.
at this point. There's not enough islands nearby. But Elon building an entire city around everything, and he wants to expand the data centers in Texas because we got wide open lanes. And be like, okay, but stop taking our fucking groundwater to do it.
Yeah.
Figure out something else. Figure out how to cool data centers with oil. So just have the data center next to the oil refinery.
pump it through the pipeline.
Pump the oil out of the ground through the data. It's usually not cold when it's coming out of the ground, though.
Depends on.
Usually got some heat to it, depending. I don't know. We could probably do some kind of heat exchange situation here. I don't know. Data centers should be underground, anyways.
They should be using geothermal cooling and stuff to pump down and bring back up.
No, they just
Heat
need to-
transfer.
No, build the data centers underground.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. They are where the cold is. You don't have to move the cold around.
they
Move
stay
it to the cold.
Constant 55.
Yeah, it's either constant 55 or colder down below. It's like use the old salt mines that we don't use for anything anymore. Just fucking build a data center down there. Take it down in trucks. You know, those things are fucking massive. You've seen how big those salt mines would get. Or just cubic feet of fucking wall gone. Yeah, data center. Underground.
Everything would have to be aluminum because anything partly corrosive would just disintegrate.
Gold. For heat sinks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, random tangent there at the end. There we go. We'll move Canada.
Squirrel.
Move Canada underground. Be a lot better off. What's so stupid is how many people probably live in Alberta? 10, 20 million at best.
Yeah.
You know, because
I don't know, driving through it felt like 40.
yeah. Well, because 80% of the
That place is
Yeah.
entirely too big.
80% of Canadians live at 20% of the land mass.
Yeah.
Because they all live within like 100 miles of the border. Because everything north of that sucks. It's like if you want trees, cold, or wildlife, that's the only thing you're really going to get north of there. It's like really build all the data centers in Canada.
5 million people.
That's it? In all of Alberta. 5 million.
Alberta's as of late 2025 and early 26, Alberta's population has exceeded 5 million people.
Can we trade them for California?
Yes.
Send the yeah.
please.
Give the no. Take all of the progressives out of California, put them in Alberta, and take all the Albertans and put them in California.
Yep.
I like this, Mike. If you somehow become important enough, do this. We'll trade. You can have our progressives. We're gonna give Canada. We're gonna give California.
That's a trade agreement I can get on board with.
Yeah, not trading goods. We're gonna trade people because these people suck and they're ruining California. Apparently, the wealth tax just passed.
The wealth tax.
Wealth tax just passed.
Okay.
That's a hard thing to fucking say.
Define the wealth tax.
That's where after you make a certain amount of hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, they start taking more of it from you.
Oh, great. So you work harder, you get taxed more.
Yes, in fact.
You be smarter with your money than the other guy, and you get more of your money taken.
I'm sure there's more to it than that, but that might also be following the whole, if you plan to leave, we're going to tax the fuck out of you before you go, and then we might tax you for 5 more years after you fucking leave.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
basically.
good luck, right?
This is why all these fucking mega corporations have been bailing out of California because they knew this shit was coming. It was like, yeah, we're moving all the gas guys, oil guys, all car manufacturing,
Wasn't it
everything.
some mayor of Seattle basically telling grocery stores, we're not going to let you close?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's like weird. Your policy is what's ruined everything, but we're not.
Yeah.
You can't leave. It's like, well, our people need food, huh? Should have thought about that before you fucked it all up.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird how communism somehow kills so many people, and yet they still keep trying to do it. New York's falling apart.
Yep.
California's falling apart.
They had I saw something about their first free grocery store, but it wasn't what they thought.
Yeah, no shit.
I
Their government paid grocery store. Yeah.
and I didn't get the details on it. I just kept going.
Yeah, taxpayer funded grocery stores. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work very well at all. Oh well. We'll figure it out. I'm just wondering when I can get my free room at the Hyatt over here in Conroe.
Right.
Since my taxes went to fucking pay for it.
I wouldn't mind a weekend away.
Every citizen of Conroe should be able to stay there for free.
At least for a couple nights.
Well, you guys don't count. You're not Conroe citizens.
No, we're not.
Fucking New Waverlyans. I guess. I don't know what you would call somebody who's from New Waverly. Huntsvillians makes sense.
Nope.
Nope.
But you're not Huntsvillians.
Nope.
You're New Waverlyans.
We're bulldogs. Yeah.
Along with all the other Bulldogs.
Yeah.
It's the most common fucking team.
For real.
Other than like the Panthers.
Or tigers.
Tigers, Panthers, Bulldogs.
In all my moving around, through my life. I've been Tigers 3 times.
Nice. Guys, so this is the end of the show. This is going to be the thing where we need you guys to jump into the comments. What was your... Don't tell us where you live or whatnot, but just tell us what your fucking mascot was.
And if you were in multiple high schools, come on.
How many of them were Bulldogs?
Yeah.
Well, because if I recall correctly, Washington Junior High was Bulldogs.
It was the 9th grade Central Tigers.
Yeah.
And then 9th grade down here, Tigers.
Yeah. Tigers. We had both my junior high and high school, because they were the same building. Both were Panthers.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are now that they're separate buildings. What?
You trying to find the technical term for us?
Or were you looking
No.
up common mascots?
That looks like common mascots, but
Because Lions can't be that.
Eagles is
Oh, I forgot about Eagles. Yeah.
it's Eagles, and they have Bulldogs, Wildcats, Panthers, Tigers, and Lions.
Lions bringing up the rear. Yeah.
I don't know. That struck me as funny.
What?
I said bringing up the rear, and he
Yeah.
giggled because he's 5. Corinne, how did you ever put up with this shit?
What? She's just as immature. She laughs right along.
I know.
I love her to
But
death.
it's still somehow got to put up with you. I forgot about Eagles, though. That makes sense. And then you get you get Spartans. Spartans is probably like number 10.
I'm like the lumberjack.
If there's a top 10, Spartans is going to be that, something along those lines. Lumberjacks, not for high schools, I don't think.
I've seen a couple lumberjacks in my travels.
I bet you have, especially in Canada.
I bet.
Probably a few. It's almost like the thing they do. Are you not looking up the top 10
I am.
to confirm? All right, let's take bets. Where are Spartans on the list?
Probably 8.
I'm saying 10. If Lions was like 7, give or take.
What I still don't understand is Sam Houston. Where the hell they get the Bearcats from?
I don't even know what a Bearcat technically
Yeah, I
is.
know. Roar me
Wildcats make sense. Okay, what do you got, Chad?
Eagles, Tigers, Bulldogs, Panthers, Wildcats, Warriors,
Okay.
Indians, Lions, Cougars, Knights.
Close.
I say Knights is
Knights is close. Warriors was above that, though.
Yeah.
And actually, I was just thinking nobody uses Warriors, and Warriors was like 8. So it's like, the funny part is like, yeah, Knights, not quite Spartans, but interesting.
that could be
Interesting.
because Warriors represents bravery and heritage.
Yeah, which kind of Warriors? Because it's really vague.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Indians. I'm in today's day and age. I'm surprised Indians is even allowed anymore. Well, because obviously they all steal major league names too. You know, like, so you got the Chiefs, you got all that stuff. You know, Dodgers. You know, you get that, especially little league teams that are all stealing those names. There's no unique names for that. Like, they're probably somewhere in Florida. There's probably some Hefes. Yeah, Hefes.
I like the Pee Wee teams where they get to pick their own teams. Those are always fun.
Team names.
Yeah, I like the Ninja Turtles and
Good luck with the mascot. It's like you got the old shitty plastic masks from the 80s. My nose is fucking IPAs. I got the IPA. I'm drinking grapefruit / IPA. My sinuses are just done for the day. And I didn't take my fucking allergy med earlier.
Nope, you didn't.
We talked about it, and I didn't actually do it. Either way, guys, the show's gone on long enough, but let us know down below how free Canada should be. And, of course, what was your mascot, and where are you in the top 10 that Chad listed? Just let us know. If you fall within there, I think I'm number 5, technically, with Panthers.
Yep.
So, and then you were in spring, so you were what?
well,
Depending on the school.
elementary I was a lion.
Oh, okay. So I was
I-
joking. I didn't know any lions.
No, I was a limb lion. But then I was a cougar. I went to Strzok.
Oh, okay, so you got to a smaller cat. Okay.
Yeah, and then I would have gone to.
Was you going to? You wouldn't have gone to the Woodlands. You weren't.
No.
You were north of, or south of that.
It's right there off 99. I can't even think of it right now.
Hummel,
Not Cypress. Spring Cypress.
Kingwood.
No,
No, 59 or not, you said 99, not 59. He's in spring.
it is Panthers.
Oh, the other Panthers. That's right. Oh yeah, because we played them. It was confusing because it was Panthers versus Panthers. Who was
I
that?
can't think of the damn name. Oh my god.
Everybody's cheering for us. This is great.
Yeah, it was great. The Panthers won no matter what. It was great. We ended in a tie. Nobody won. Neither Panthers won. That's right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Not Spring Branch. That's somewhere
Nope.
else. But yeah, I remember we played the Panthers one year, and I was like, Okay, at least we don't have the same colors.
Klein Oak.
Klein Oak, that's right. I was thinking Klein Oak. Yeah, because they were green and white, if I recall correctly, something like that.
I have no idea.
I think so, because we were red and black, or red and gold, one way or the other. We had the royal colors.
There you go.
By the way, those were not the colors we chose. They gave us the year before the schools opened. They're like surveying all the kids who would be in the school next. And it's like, hey, here's the color combos. Here's all the things. I didn't vote for Panthers, and I definitely didn't vote for the colors. So it was just interesting that we ended up
I
with
just realized I've
nothing.
been mainly a cat or a dog my whole life.
Yep.
I was a bear cat when I
Yep.
graduated. So
Yep. That makes sense. I mean, we're just going with
So you're
animals.
an Ursine cat.
I'm surprised there's not like any bulls or something like that. That has to be somewhere in like 15, you know?
there's bison.
Yeah, bison, something, buffalo, whatever, something to those lines.
I bet you get out to like the Northwest, stuff like that.
Yeah, because in this area, it makes sense that we are mostly animals that we have. Like bears probably do exist, but not that
Not
much.
bears.
That's Montgomery.
Correct, but I meant actual bears. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because Montgomery is bears. Yeah,
We got a track of one up at the farm.
we have a couple. We have some brown bears down here, or black
black.
bears. Yeah, I couldn't remember. They're all brown. They're all brown or black. There's no real in between.
Well, the track was brown.
See, it's not going to matter if they're going to see if they're going to shit in the woods. They're going to find out if I do it, and I'm going to leave.
Yeah. I didn't shit in the woods. I shit in the driveway, and I fucking ran because
Yes.
that's where it was. She's not supposed to run from the bear because the bear will chase you. You're supposed to throw something at
Big
it.
bear.
That's why I
Big bear
leave
chase.
Pat and then go.
Yeah, you throw something at it, and then you go away.
And that something was my shit.
I took the time to chuck my shit at it. I forget. There's a video of a cat protecting somebody from a bear. I
That
think.
was awesome.
I know for specifically a cat protecting a kid from
Pound for pound.
a wolf or something.
Pound for pound. There's nothing more vicious than a house cat.
Yes, pound for pound. I
Pound for
agree.
pound.
Especially if they are actually territorial enough. Like you've seen the video of like literally, I forget what it was. It was like a wolf or coyote grabbing a little kid, and a cat ran out and fucking saved the kid.
Yep.
I was like, what the
It
fuck?
was just
Like,
a stray dog, if I remember right.
I forget if it was a dog, but I think it was
Hell, one was
coyote.
going after a fucking alligator.
Oh yeah, the cat versus the alligator was fucking fantastic. Kept bopping it in the nose. It was pissed. I mean, alligators are mostly useless if they can't bite you or hit you with the tail. So otherwise, they just want to run when they're getting attacked.
I'm just they're
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Yeah.
Hold the mouth shut and punch it in the eyes.
Then you get the death roll.
Death roll only works if you're in its mouth. Otherwise, it's just a fun ride.
Well, if you're holding on to it or
If
anything.
you're holding on to it and it does a roll, that might just be fun.
Get away.
Yeah. In the meantime, you're stabbing it in the eyes. Not a lot of alligators around here, I don't think.
Yeah, we
There's some gators. Who are the gators?
Yeah.
We got plenty of gators on our farm over there.
I mean teams.
Oh,
Well, he had a gator. It's gone now.
no, it's gone.
It's in Lake Wildwood or wherever.
It's somewhere, yeah.
Downstream. Yep. All right. Either way, guys, we're leaving. We're done.
Yeah,
Either way, do the like and subscribe thing, as I've already said. We gained 2 subscribers since last episode when I bullied you slightly, and continue to do so.
do it again.
Do it again. Need more. Need more. We're 158. We're getting closer to the elusive 169.
Oh yeah.
Once we get to 169, we'll come up with another sexy number you need to hit.
No, we'll come, won't we? With another sexy number.
8. Like the Patton Oswalt skit. I hate.
Today was a good day.
So I am the _Shoky over on the Instagrams. Of course, you can go check out Chad at the Vinyl Daddy. That's what it should be, but it's not. It's C4 Graphics. Go hit up Chad, and then of course you can. You shouldn't follow Heffy. He's fucking terrible. He's like
Mission accomplished.
he's like Camelot.
Shoky mad.
Tis a silly place.
F.A. happy.
Grounded and Grumpy is a silly place. Let's not go there on second thought. Either way, and of course follow this show over at Nemia _pod.
Yes.
That's the thing we do. And once again, Mad Llama episode will drop on this coming Friday, and I watched it earlier, and it came out pretty good.
Nice.
I am happy with my editing skills. So you guys will be watching this after that, but make sure you go back and watch that. It'll pop up on the screen here in a few minutes
Hell yeah.
after I say, end with that.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad.